So just moving my way Ankalaev. So I could just buy
Welcome to MMA Fighting's UFC pay-per-view watch party. Watch along with MMAfighting.com as we check out the main card for another UFC blockbuster event. Results, games, surprises, and the best reactions to the craziest moments in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Live around the world on the MMA Fighting YouTube channel. Here are your hosts, Mike Heck and Mr. No Gray Area, Jed Meshew.
Welcome, everybody. We are live. It is the UFC 313 watch party here on MMAfighting.com. I am Mike Heck. That is the great Jed Meshew. And Jed, 10-fight card. It's something we always like to hope happens with these UFC cards. We just hope it happens 5, 6, 7 days ago and not 5 hours before the card actually is set to kick off. But we're about to get a damn good one at 125 pounds.
Mixed feelings, right? Because yes, 10 fights. I think this is the sweet spot, Mike. That being said, first, we found out too late to do anything about it, right? It was like, oh, your night's going to start an hour later. Spend a little more time with the family. Take an easy dinner. You know, like you don't have to rush through to get home. 2, we lost the reason we're on early. And that's both a bummer. And frankly, I felt a little bit of relief when it was Curtis Blades. I was like, especially if he had like tried to fight through, while reports are that he has a norovirus I don't know if we confirmed that or not. I just saw that floating around. So if he tried to fight through that and then got by Rizvan Kuniev, and that's how the climb ended at stage 11, I would have been brutal. So happy that, that's not happening. I was ready to be here and start my night off just like on the edge of my seat, white knuckling it through Curtis K1 blades out there trying to kickbox or whatever.
Yeah, it would have been fun to sweat that one out. I had a bet on Curtis Blades as well. I had bet on Curtis Blades winning plus the fight starting round 2 at minus 135, which would have been a hell of a bet. I felt pretty good about that one. But featured prelim, we get Josh Van, Ray Seruya, terrific fight. And now it gets,
we are head-to-head. Me and AK are head-to-head in this fight. The only head-to-head matchup for our fantasy league. So this was the fight that when we did the preview show, the low-key banger or whatever, I think that this maybe is arguably like the third best fight on the entire card.
Yeah.
So I am excited that we are going to get to watch this together, with all of you. Just the stakes aren't quite the same as the climb level 12.
Yes, absolutely.
Because there ain't no chance in hell I'm climbing on this fight.
No, so there was no replacement climb?
No replacement climb. Honestly, I probably should have done Carlos Leal, and certainly how that fight worked out, that would have been fine. But it happened so late, I was just like, I think this is a sign from the MMA gods. Sometimes they are cruel, evil people, the MMA gods. This time, they let me off. Like, I don't have to do the Curtis Blades thing, and I feel good enough to say no. So, unfortunate. I started looking a little bit ahead to Vegas 104, a.k.a. the worst card in modern UFC history. We're going to try and find a climb there. A couple of things maybe I have an eye on, but not stoked about it. But, we should have something, I think, for next week at least.
I think the easiest climb possible is something that has to do with the main event going over something and a half rounds.
That's the thing. We're going to see what the price is to get it to a climb price.
Yeah.
If it's like, if 1.5 is there, then that,
dude,
Bob's your uncle, we're done.
Steal.
Pretty sure 1.5 is going to be like minus 1,000. So, well, we will see. That'll come next week. Tune in to No Bets Barred or any of our other programming. I'll update you on it. So taking a little less stress this week, though. I've been mentioning this, Mike, because the beautiful thing I've discovered about the climb, I don't care about anything else that happens. If the climb hits, then even if I lose all the rest of my bets, it's great. And I've not had a great betting year. Today, I'm already down 2. Granted, they were both gimmick bets, but the Superman knocking out the Hulk did not work.
Super did not work. Marvel reigns over DC in this timeline. And the Santos parlay failed immediately. So the 2 bets thus far I'm down on. And I didn't even want to do the Santos parlay, but when it became clear that Mauricio Ruffy is actually his last name is Santos, then it had to be done. There are 3 legs at that point. So immediately I was like, this is why I didn't want to bet on Jordan Santos. Literally why I didn't want to do this. And here we are. And I was driving to you for this, so I missed the other Santos fight. It would appear that the Santos did win, but should not have won. Is this correct? Yeah.
An accurate assessment.
Francis Marshall won.
Myron Santos was a robber. He was a villain and a vagabond and a robber this week.
Yeah, I try to find a way to not use that word, but I think there is a strong case for that word to be used, that it was a robbery. I don't see how Myron Santos won 2 rounds of that fight. You can't.
Nobody on the
sell it to
internet
me.
seemed to see that either. So
there was a 30-20. The only 30-27 was for Marshall. There is a much better case for a 30-27 Marshall than a 29-28 Santos, like a way better case. But yeah, I think even Myron Santos was shocked by the decision going the way that it did. I know Francis Marshall was pissed off. So I think he's lost 3 in a row now. Like, that's a tough way to lose your 3rd straight fight.
It is.
But he looked really good, man. He dropped Santos. He had the ATT guys in his corner. Grant Dawson was like feeding him really good information. It was just, yeah, man. It was tough. Good thing you didn't have the anti-Santos parlay, because what a shitty way that would have ended for you.
We were talking about that on Slack. Where it was like, apparently it's a bad day to be a Santos. And then actually it ended up working out fine. So that would have been much, much worse if you were fading Santos this weekend.
Yes, there you go. Marshall was a minus 1,300 on the live odds when the fight ended.
Wow,
That's how people looked at it.
That's a lot.
That might be the widest live odds margin for a guy who didn't win, maybe
That's
ever.
a lot. That's a big number.
Yeah.
Wish I'd have known that. Just could have gotten a little live bet down, made a whole chunk of coin.
I believe John Anik used the words trash scorecard.
Oh, if John Anik is calling it bad, you know it's bad because
Yeah.
that man is never going to call something bad unless there's just no other word for it.
Yeah, DC was like, okay, sure, I'll go with it. And then Rogan came back in. They asked Joe, and he's like, yeah, that was a bad scorecard. So all of them in succession called it a robbery. But Myron Santos gets the win. Carlos Leal gets the victory, finishes Alex Morono in the first round. Leal looked great, but I think we have to call it like we see it. Alex Morono, one of the good dudes in the sport, one of the brightest minds in the sport, terrific grappler, been in some terrific fights in the UFC. Man's got a ton of mileage on him. And as you like to say, and I'll say this as nicely as possible, he is on the extra well done side of cooked.
You know, I did not see any of that one. Didn't seem from the reports that good things were happening there.
They were not.
Unfortunate. Kind of wish I'd climbed with Leal. Going to be honest, would have been a little high. I think he was minus 700 at close. Could have found him for slightly under that at various points. But, I mean, good for him because also, like, a lot of people thought he beat Renat Fakhretdinov in his UFC debut. So, leaves no doubt, gets it done, gets to be like not a real player yet, but, like, this is a guy who, given his history, is probably going to get a real, like, a move up the ladder at 170 a lot quicker than you might otherwise get.
We're about to see history here, as we discussed on the preview show yesterday. 23-year-old Josh Van and 22-year-old Ray Seruya. Shout out to the ESPN UFC stat checker, Michael Carroll. First fight in UFC history between two guys born in the 2000s. That's what we're getting here.
I don't care for it, Mike.
I feel 180.
Makes me feel old. I mean, the fight is going to be sick. As you see on the screen, I am picking Ray Seruya to win. That is primarily a bet on. I drafted Ray Seruya when he was going to beat the brakes off Stuart Nickel. That fight did not happen, and now I got the worst possible outcome of a much more difficult fight, and I don't get any bonus because Josh Van isn't ranked. There's none of that, so I just added risk for no gain, which is a tough scene for my boy. But I stand behind my peoples because if you don't stand with your peoples, as the great Bodie Broadus once said, you ain't nothing yourself. I refuse to do that. So here I am. I kind of think Josh Van's just going to defend a bunch of takedowns and box him up. But maybe he won't. Maybe Ray Seruya gets those takedowns. And like Cody Durden got some takedowns on Josh Van.
Yep.
Ray Seruya's, I think he's a better wrestler than Cody Durden. So we'll see.
All right. Well, we're about to go. Jason Herzog, the referee.
Who do y'all think's doing it? Chat. Come on. Tell us who's winning this one.
Let's go. Who's going to be more right, me or Jed? That is the question.
I'm excited.
And
we are opposed
you ready?
A lot this week.
Are you ready? And here we go. We are off. We get our a little touch of gloves.
And the first fight in UFC
we don't have a timer yet. I'm waiting.
Begun.
51, 50. We nailed it. Casey is just on fire, just knocking it down. I'm so excited for this.
Just
good jab to the body from Josh Van. Yeah, Seruya looks like he already knows the result.
Like, I'm gonna win this fight. So,
he shoots immediately. Josh Van, great defense.
Van gets his hips down and says, "No, sir."
Oh, this is fun
then
already.
Spins and clears. Ray Seruya's confidence now rock bottom. Oh my dude, he is going belly to floor on these double shots. He is like snake slither to the ankles to get in. Over under position. Come on,
now
Ray.
He's got him up against the fence.
Josh, quit being a coward. Get tackled. Go down. Stop trying not to go to the floor.
Josh trying to get an underhook. Seruya, strong man.
We saw Bruno win off his back. Why don't you win off your back? Do that, Josh, man. Come on, baby.
Good knees to the body. This can't be fun.
I mean, this looks like a miserable fight to be engaged in.
Oh.
A little shoulder bump action, the old Conor McGregor.
Josh, all right, shrugs him off. We're back on the feet.
Ooh.
Josh Van looked like he was shooting He was thinking about shooting for a sec.
He was down blocking on a feint. Old Ray feinted the dubs.
If Seruya threw an uppercut there,
that's how you get him.
Trouble.
That's how he gets him.
Oh, nice little overhand right from Ray. Oh, Van tagged him.
Very nice left hook from Van.
Oh, another left hand from Van.
Nobody likes this, Josh Van. Stop this. Stop your nonsense, Josh Van.
This is for you don't usually see. Oh,
Ray tries to drag him in, gets into
elbow
a single,
to the ears, a whole bunch.
Elevate, run the pipe, finish. Got him clean in the center.
Van's got that foot back on the ground, trying to drag him against the fence. Van looking for an underhook.
You're just not going to finish from here.
And he's throwing those little punches right to the schnoz.
And Josh Van is a very solid defensive wrestler, and that's annoying. I don't care for it, guys. I do not care for it.
About almost halfway through. This is just a grind between these flyweights so far.
I mean, Ray is trying to make this
get separation. Okay,
the grindiest, ugliest fight you've ever seen.
Good left hand from Van.
Lead left hand over the top here. 100% takedown defense thus far.
Seruya, a lot of movement. Ooh, almost a ding-ding kick, but not quite. From Josh
Cheater.
Van. Van grazes with the right.
Really good head block there from Van.
Yeah. But Seruya is just a friggin' boa constrictor.
Man just said, get off me.
All the celebs here today. I just saw the great Gary Brecka in the audience.
Who is Gary Brecka?
Gary Brecka is the guy that changed Dana White's life with his all his health protocols. Superhuman protocol guy.
Oh, okay. Don't know that individual.
For some reason, that dude, like every time I go on social media and like find a reel, it's always like Gary Brecka talking about like how terrible I am at life by not walking barefoot on grass for 15 minutes each morning.
I mean, I do like to walk barefoot on grass, so
yeah, but I don't need to start every day like that.
I mean, maybe that is why.
Oh, Van with the big right hand.
That was a very nice shot. Maybe that's why you're not king of the world right now, Mike.
That's true.
Because you don't do it.
You're right.
Ray Seruya is still figuring out what striking is, and his inability to wrestle means that tonight may be a tough 11 minutes.
He's a quack.
As he is not. Oh my God! How did you pull that off?
How does that?
I don't even know what the hell just happened.
It was like
he like fireman tossed him over his back.
It was like he grew another head and it like pushed Van upside down. That was
guys. I watched a lot of grappling and wrestling. I have truly no idea what the hell.
And he kicked him in the body.
And Van just did the Derek Lewis. I'm gonna stand up now. That is really bad for Ray. He finally gets him down, and Van just says, "Nah, I'm good. No need." A little blood trickling out of Ray's nose.
Oh, nice counter right from Van. Didn't get all of it, but got enough of it. Oh, he kicked him right in the face.
Into a single snatch single.
I mean, that's the strategy
finishes
right there.
with the snap down. Get kicked in the face.
Get kicked in the face. Then
that's a really good strategy.
It's a great strategy. It's just...
Come on, Ray. Start punching him.
3 seconds. Nice little elbow from Van. Oh, good left hand.
Good left hand. They break in there.
That is a 10-9 round for Josh Van.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any argument about that.
Yes. Fun stuff. Just a grimy, hard-working battle out there. Hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday. Celtics are beating the Lakers at halftime, which is always fun.
Score there?
50, I think it was 58-53. 58-54. Your Boston Celtics.
My Boston's? Not my Boston Celtics. I don't own the Boston Celtics. If I did, I would not be doing this show with you right now.
Yes.
I'd be swimming in a pool of money like Scrooge McDuck.
We might actually have enough cash around to do that, but we'll save that potentially for later on in the program.
Terrific.
Hopefully, I will be shooting the gun more than you.
So that is fun because we are pretty much at odds on almost every fight from here on out. I don't know what we are overlapping on, but there's not a lot if we are at all. And I don't feel confident at all in any of my picks. So terrific. You're going to do great tonight, apparently.
One of us is going to do spectacular.
Or we're both just going to do mid as F.
I mean, two of the lightweight
fights. Oh, nice low single. Oh, come on, Ray. You got to finish that. Ray, buddy. Add your trip there. Oh. Sack throw, and Josh Van's hips are out.
Oh, Ray didn't like that little right hand. He's trying to get out of there. But he's right back to that leg.
I mean,
the double punches to the ribs.
Relentless. Now trying to dive under. I love this. Lift and elevate. Finish. Finish.
Van's back up. He's hopping on one foot.
I mean,
Theo Vaughn, Bert Kreischer in the building.
Man, Reyes just needs to work on his old striking thing.
Yep.
It's not what you'd call good, Happy. It's not any good, Happy.
Here's the problem, Happy. You're not any good.
Classic. They're making another one of those. Are you aware
I'm
of that?
very excited, honestly.
I mean,
I don't think I should be, but I
don't think it's going to be good, but oh, hell yeah.
Ray!
Snap down, toss with the hand nasty. Into scarf position. Let's go, Ray.
God, this is
I mean, scarf position is tough to hold, so sit your happy ass on him. Drive your hips into his chest, keep him pinned, and punch him.
Josh looks very calm. Looks very calm.
Yeah, this is not going to be held for very long.
No.
Particularly, he can just wall walk the cage. Ray is cooked as soon as Josh Van decides to start climbing up the cage.
Short lefts.
But he's punching him.
He's landing
Way to go, Ray. This is how we do it, baby.
And I love the strategy of not getting kicked in the face. But Josh Van, you
step over, Ray. Step Ray.
Josh Van is back up.
Oh. And Josh Van just doing
Josh
Van is doing my favorite grappling techniques. Of just being mean, I'll just shove you in the face.
Yep.
Because if I shove you in the face, it's really hard to do anything.
He just shoots right back at Josh. Josh has got it figuring some stuff out here.
This should be what the main event looks like, only slightly more high level.
The fight will be over by this point.
You're right, because Ankalaev's going to just floor him with this ugliest right hand you've ever seen.
Oh my God.
She's going to throw a dirty left counter.
I've been pondering all day what the watch party reaction will look like if either guy wins. In that fashion.
Not to spoil it, I have a bet on Ankalaev. I don't want him to win. You see this shirt, we all want Pereira to win. He's much more fun, but I'm just priced into supporting a guy I've been supporting for 4 years now.
That's like if you didn't bet on Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, it would be insane. I have to do it, but
that'd be like me not betting on Arman Tsarukyan.
That would have been the best heel turn I've ever seen.
Yeah, I can't.
If we rolled into that watch party, if Arman hadn't pulled out and you just been like, so actually,
I went an all-in bet on Islam Makhachev.
I have a Dagestani Knuckle Game Cartel shirt. Let's go. Ray doing it really again, just grabbing him.
Really trying.
Let's keep going, Ray. Hit him. You've been hit less this round. And you did do some punching.
But he's about to get hit
You can win this round if you can win this last 90 seconds.
Van could just throw a knee.
Never.
Oh, good left hand from Van.
Van just really wants to throw his hands. And who can blame him? A lot of them are landing. When he does throw them, they tend to find bone.
Oh, counter left from Van lands. Good combination from Van.
Ray hasn't learned that his stepping left hook is useless and doesn't score. That was a nice almost uppercut from Van.
Yes. And then he kicked him right in the ribs.
Good
there's a right hand.
Ray, it's really hard to shoot when your back is on the fence, man. It's really hard to do this.
Oh, and the old elbow to the hip with his back against the fence. Josh Van just finding all sorts of different way to land strikes. He gets some separation. Spinning back fist attempt from Seruya.
Fixing his gloves.
And now he's going backwards to the fence.
He really needs to
Van lands a right hand.
I don't know why you would go backwards. You would like to be in close contact with him. So
he lands a knee that time.
He sure did. If Van's coming forward, just stand your ground.
The spinning back fist lands that time, but I don't think he truly knows how to throw it.
No, the strike differential only being that much is a bit surprising.
Yeah, plus 17 for Josh Van. I thought it would be much higher.
That does feel higher.
62% landed, though.
He's walking to you. He comes in your space. Just hug him. This is what you want. I've never understood. You are the grappler. Why are you backing up? If he approaches, sick. I got you.
10-9 Josh Van again.
I think that's probably accurate.
2018.
I believe it is likely a 2018 scorecard as well.
This is a fun fight, but it's what we kind of expected. Ray lands takedowns or he doesn't, and if he doesn't,
I thought he'd
he
have
loses.
a little more success with the grappling than he's having. I didn't think he'd have a ton of it. But again, Cody Durden did have some success against Josh Van. I think more highly of Ray Seruya. But
yeah,
Van doing a great job. Not even when he does get taken down, he's been taken down a couple of times. He's not really conceding the position, getting back to his feet as quickly as he can, not taking too much damage, fighting a beautiful fight.
Van's one of those guys where it's just like, fight him now. Like, if you're going to fight him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because if you wait too long, this dude might be the flyweight champion in the next 2 years.
I forget what the judo name for the functional arm drag is.
Bam!
But bam, right back. Look at Ray. Just scrapping.
Yep.
Pop.
Bam!
Shoot.
There's the shot.
Oh, I got punched, so I'm just going to shoot now.
Yep. There's the stiff arm. All right, here we go.
All right, Ray. Throw a
We're
high
off
kick.
and running.
He'll never see the left high kick coming.
55.
You know what he did see coming? The immediate snatch single effort.
He sure did.
Okay, I don't know why he saw it. It could have been anything. Oh, that was a much better attempt.
Oh, but he
Van
gets
does
elbowed.
a really good job of getting his hips back and then making him pay.
That is a look on Ray's face that is just...
Why can't I
can't
take you
feel
down,
confident.
you silly man? I keep almost taking you down, and then I don't succeed.
No.
And then you hit me in the face.
Right back to
least,
it. I mean, just
he,
relentless.
worked his way into it.
Almost got it, but he can. And he took a big, deep breath.
Issue is he's
Short
shooting,
little hammer
he's shooting
fists.
to the legs and not through them. He's not finishing these.
I love
He's
how
getting
Henry
decent
Cejudo is
shots.
tweeting just to get on the broadcast these
Got to.
days. It is a great gimmick that this man is pulling off these days.
Got to. Look,
Chuck Liddell is in the audience. Good to see. I believe the newly engaged Chuck Liddell.
Well, congratulations
To the Iceman. In the future, Mrs. Ice Woman? Ice Woman.
Probably Ice Woman. That sounds like that might be more correct.
But I don't know
Ray
if like more proper
fruitlessly
thing.
diving on a double again. Josh
Just not
Van
working.
Just
17 of 20?
Man,
Defense?
that stat is going to look real good on UFC stats coming up. Particularly because
good left hand from Van.
The 3 takedowns he gave up were kind of wonky.
Yeah.
All of them were just like, how did that even happen? Those are weird.
I like how Van's going dig into the body a little more.
I'd like it a lot better if Van just collapsed and fell over.
Oh, there's a ding-ding kick.
Oh, cheater.
Oh, this is
take
good.
a point.
This is good for you,
Take
Jed.
a point.
Take the full 5.
It's Herzog too, so he knows that like the microscope is on him.
He's definitely not going to do it on the first one.
Take a point. Also, I'm gonna say yes, but
There's no chance.
it's close.
I mean, at least when Mark Smith took the point, which shout out to Mark Smith for taking a point. It was on the second ding-ding kick. First one was
one's always free.
Yeah, first one was free. The second was bad. Like it was real bad. Take every second of this, Ray.
And then fake a shot and do a jumping knee.
Yes.
Catch him, game over. Ball
Do
game.
do the thing. Do the thing.
Or
And they're booing him. How
or-
dare you, Las Vegas?
actually, I guess we'd go to a tech decision here. So
Yeah.
never mind. I was gonna say, or
And
you
Josh
can't
wins.
fight. That's fine.
Let's see who else is in Celebro. Nope, they turn the camera. Bet Jamal Hill's there.
Jamal Hill's like everyone. Maybe not, just because he is in camp right now.
You mean he's in Vegas though?
I guess. Ray's ready to go. All right,
Jamal
Ray.
Hill and Marab Dawal should
Ray,
really go to every event.
Feint the double. You see Marab and Sean O'Malley in the jacuzzi together?
Yeah.
Look at that. Friends.
Friends
No.
forever?
Don't actually shoot it. Fake the
Oh.
shot into a jumping knee, not fail again. This was not what we talked about, Ray.
Do you have a bet on Ray?
Yeah, I've bet on Ray.
You
I
have a bet on
support
Ray,
my
okay.
people.
I appreciate that. Van is just
Van
ripping
is
him to the
hitting
body.
him in the body a lot,
And
and that's
Ray-
uncomfortable. And Ray is just going to continue to hold him.
But as we talked about on the
Maybe
preview
Ray
show,
just needs the human touch right now.
Yeah.
He just wants a cuddle.
he needs this fight. Like he needs this fight.
Well, yeah.
He is going to come back in his next fight. Still not a great striker, but a much more competent
Figure
striker.
it out. He's also 22, so
Yeah.
give him some time.
I mean,
He's got time to learn.
The foundation is there
Yeah.
for this young man. I have a feeling these two gentlemen will probably fight again.
Yeah, I'm saying on the previous show, like,
Yeah.
I think that this is, if you're gonna match up guys like this, now's the time. Super early, so like when they do, run things back down the line, it's like, oh, yeah, that was years and years ago. Like the first Brandon Royval Pantoja fight, like that was years and years before they got themselves up to where they became.
Oh, Van cracked him.
All right, Ray, I don't think you can shoot anymore. I think you just gotta swing the hardest lumber you can.
Yep. Do what Alex Morono tried to do. Oh, Van with the big combination. Clean.
All right, Ray. Yeah,
spinning back fist.
Basically exclusively spin.
Yeah, just do nothing else. Nothing else. Spin.
Spin and win, baby. Let's go.
Oh,
that's what, I love that. I don't know if that was an intentional feint or if he just gave up because it was so far away he wasn't going to succeed. Oh, good body kick.
Respect the effort either way.
Ooh, another good.
Seruya has not landed double-digit strikes in any round so far.
Well, that's tough.
A total of 17
only needs
significant
one
strikes.
though, Mike. Only needs one.
And I don't think it's coming.
There's 50 seconds. You don't know.
That's true.
Come on, Ray.
That's true.
Put all your hate, all your anger into one left hand. Loop it. Look at Chuck Liddell in the audience.
Oh, did he do it again? No.
That looked like
now he's got to take a point.
If that's not low, then the fight's over because it looked on the line to me. But if that's low, that's a bad one because that was like
and they have
firm.
to take a point if they do. I don't know, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Give me
both of them were like that.
Oh no!
No. Okay.
No. Never mind.
And by the way, in a shocking development.
Started?
In a shocking development, not a point taken. Van just
so now Van's trying to kill him, the man who's clearly compromised, and a point wasn't taken.
How is the point not taken there? I'm sorry.
Like, also, it's a freebie. Like, you should take a point there because this fight is very clearly going to be 30-27 for Van. Just take a point to send a message that doesn't cost anybody anything.
Oh, did he do it again?
Nah, I think that
was close. All right. 30-27 since we're not taking points.
I mean, it's 30-27. It should be 29-27.
I mean, Jason Herzog's trying to Jason Herzog tried to talk to Josh Van going back to the court. Why would Josh listen to a word he said?
No, fight's over.
Why?
Jason Herzog went on with Henry Cejudo and was like, looking back, I probably made a mistake. I should have taken a point. It's like, okay, you should just always take a point. Like, the rules basically tell you to always take a point. Like, is the fighter impacted? Yep. Okay.
Like, what does he do?
I don't know. Terrible.
29-28, Van? How? What round did Josh lose? 2?
Unless maybe it's just taking the point spiritually by giving,
and then handing it to Van
by giving Van the round. I don't know. I don't agree. I mean, I do agree that spiritually it shouldn't be 30-27. I don't think 29-28 is what it should be.
No, that's real bad. Commercial break. We'll be right back. Kirk, thank you. Gaethje by far the best action fighter of my era of fandom, pure violence. Who was better back in the day? If anyone, enjoy the live chat, fellas.
Thanks, Kirk. The answer, Kirk, is nobody. Nobody has ever been a better action fighter than Justin Gaethje. There are fighters you can make arguments are on the same tier. The on par.
Robert Lawler.
Robert Glenn Lawler is one of them. Prime Shogun Hua, certainly right up there. Carlos Condit.
Yeah.
There are a number of dudes who are in that tier. And frankly, guys like Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira are also
Holly Madison. We're getting the celeb cam.
Right in
Yuri Prohashka is a party. Mikey Musumeci. There's Khalil Roundtree as well.
Yuri Prohashka is going to carry the torch moving forward. So that's terrific. But Nobody has ever been better than Justin
Oh,
Gaethje
look at
being
the
exciting.
Vanderfords.
A power slap professional Paige Van Sant and her husband Austin Vanderford. But yeah, Kirk, you will never find anybody who is better than Justin Gaethje. Like, he has never had a boring fight. The most boring fight he's ever had is the Khabib fight, which was still really fun. It's just the most boring fight he's had.
It was one of the more compelling Khabib fights.
Yeah. It was like, oh, maybe he's just going to kick him in the legs enough that Khabib will die.
Because he won. What, I think 2 of the judges gave Gaethje round 1.
I think so.
In that fight.
I think so.
Exclusively for just kicking him in the legs a whole bunch.
Yeah, it's not like wrong. I think on rewatch, I don't think that that's right, but also it's just like fine.
But he made Khabib like fun because Khabib was striking back at him.
Yeah,
there's a fun.
That was the Abdulmanap fight. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
Khabib is sort of fighting like a psychopath because I'm not even sure why he's competing tonight, frankly. And then he gently tapped Gaethje. Well, like, that's the best part of that whole fight is like,
it's got an arm bar.
I didn't want to break his arm in front of his family, so I choked him out instead.
Yeah.
In a professional fist, like a world title fight, the best weight class. I was like, I'll beat you this way instead of that. It seems nicer.
What a time that was. Do you remember, like, this dude, like, it was one of the most clear, this guy's done and never fighting again type things, and the whole world knew it except for Dana White.
He just really was trying to. No, I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk to him
for
months. I don't know what we're doing here, man.
We're gonna no. I don't think he's done. We're gonna keep trying. All the way up until the Holloway Calvin Kattar card on Fight Island. That was the whole thing.
Starting to think Khabib might actually not fight. Dude, he was never going to fight.
Yeah, maybe he's not going to fight.
And like, for a good reason. It's not like he was retiring because I don't have anything else to do. He was retiring because his dad died. Michael Jordan retired, and the NBA wasn't like, dude, you got to come back. They let him come back.
Yeah. When he was ready, he went.
Yeah.
He wanted, his dad's thing was, I would love to see my son play baseball. So he went out and tried to play baseball.
Or if you are your fellow Bostonian Bill Simmons, he was secretly banned for gambling.
Yeah, which
is the funniest dumb conspiracy I've ever heard. It's like, obviously that's not true, but way to live that dream.
Yeah. That was like the whole thing. And like Jordan talked about it. Like everybody's talked. David Stern talked about it publicly and all that. The Jordan baseball story is like super fascinating.
The 30 for 30 is great. Jordan rides the bus. Terrific.
Jordan rides the bus is great. The baseball star with The Last Dance is great. Terry Francona was his first manager in the minors.
That is very wild.
Yeah.
When I was watching that, I was like, oh, I even know who that is. Man, I really hope Justin.
And they all say that if Jordan kept going, he probably would have been a big leaguer because he just busted his ass. He's always like that. And
I kind of believe that that's probably true.
Yeah. I mean, you're either an
He's
athlete
incredibly athletic and a psychopath. So
yeah,
it tends to get you far.
And there's just certain people who are just athletes to the core and they're just good at everything. And it's so friggin' annoying.
Johnny, I would love us to get official boot merch.
Yes.
I have yet to have anybody explain to me why we don't have merch because gotta have merch ideas.
Splitty City.
We're trying to figure out
things.
Merch.
Always cheat. Take a point.
Like there's just the many a merch things that can happen. This one, I meant to get this one for whatever the last time Pereira fought, and then I forgot and I ordered it too late. And so like I didn't have another real occasion to wear it, so I just held it. And now here we are. Because otherwise I wouldn't have ordered this for the Ankalaev fight since I'm not betting on Pereira. But it was great when I was leaving my house. My sister's in town. She's like, why are you wearing a shirt that says boop? It's like, it's far too much to explain.
Yeah,
just go with it. It's fine.
It's going to be okay.
Just go with it. It's fine.
Dateline Las Vegas. John Anik getting us fired up. 3 bald-headed men calling the action. Anik, Rogan, and DC. Here we go. We're going to kick things off in the lightweight division, the best division in the sport. King Green, Mauricio Ruffy. Was there any thought in your eyes, as MMA fighting's gambling guru, of placing a bet on Green
I have a bet
with the
on
number?
Green.
You do?
I have a bet on Green. It's a very small bet.
That it's just such a big line, right?
Yeah, so it's bad because I then later made the Santos parlay. So I have I don't anymore. I had much more money on the Santos parlay because I had just like a regular unit on that. That bet is up now because the Santos parlay died. But if you listen to No Bets Barred this week, it's just a really big line, and I think Mauricio Ruffy. I know that the Fighting Nerds dudes say he's the best of them. I haven't seen that yet. Like he coming off Contender Series, I had him much more ranked than I did Joe Silva. I just don't think he's as good. And I do think kind of the way if Bobby Green is washed, which he could be washed, then this will just be over. I think there's very much a world where Bobby Green's sort of style makes Mauricio Ruffy have a tougher time out there because he wants to land like a big shot. His style is very much Conor McGregor-esque, and Green is pretty good at not letting you get the first punch you throw off. So took a little small one on him, but we'll see. I expect Ruffy to win. There's a reason I'm not climbing with Ruffy, though.
Makes sense. All right, we're going to try something real quick with the camera. Hang tight.
Hustle Bones, at what point did it sound like we were jealous of athletes? I mean, I am certainly jealous of many professional athletes. I just don't. I'm trying to think what we said that was like us shitting on anybody because it didn't seem like we were doing that. But maybe I'm just misremembering.
Who said that?
Hustle Bones in our chat. Sport Journal jealous of athletes. Shocking. Like I don't know what that's in relation to.
Oh, because I said it was super annoying that I played like you. There's people who are just athletes who are just good at everything.
Oh,
I don't say that because I'm jealous.
also that is
and I was like, that was so lighthearted.
That's also is annoying. Like,
Yeah.
just every human being can be like, yeah, it would be a lot cooler if I was good at the world. That would be sick. Like, if you don't feel that way, you're a liar.
Yeah.
And I know you don't feel that way because you're commenting on the internet, so you weren't like loved at home to like feel naturally super confident in your life. That's right, Hustle Bones. Come at me, bro.
Yeah, I remember when I was playing high school baseball. I think it was my sophomore year, maybe it was my junior year.
Oh Jesus!
And it was just
God,
like,
that's a violent KO.
Yeah, Ank said some.
If you walk right onto his left hand, he will put you down.
The Walker KO is just ridiculous. Kuchalaba.
I'm telling you, Mike. Look,
here's the
I'm
deal.
gonna be wrong, and I'm okay when I'm wrong.
Oh, you're gonna be so wrong.
I think it's gonna be the stupidest way possible that Ankalaev is gonna win. I think he's gonna knock him out with like a left hook, and we're all gonna be like, "What the hell happened?" In the same way that like Anderson got knocked out in a very dumb fashion, we're just gonna be like, "What? That's how it went? He just punched him? That's all you had to do was punch him?" It's gonna be so dumb.
On the People's Pre-Fight show, Casey's picking Ankalaev, and I was waiting for the entire show for him to explain how this was to be. And Casey said the thing that worried me most, and this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. I was like, all right, you're picking Ankalaev. How's it going to happen? He said something to the effect of, it's not going to be a fun fight. Like, it's going to be real tough to watch. And
I think that's how most people think it will happen if Ankalaev
does. It will be this Thiago Santos-esque if he wins this fight.
Bear, I wasn't attacking you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I wasn't even really attacking.
Yeah. We're just having a good time, you know?
But, you know, I'm
Speaking of having
fired
a
up.
good time,
I had some kick-ass ribs for dinner tonight.
Nice,
so,
dude.
Dad made like actual ribs. Got up, put them on the smoker early. Ran them all day. Good, sharp bark on them boys. Feeling frosty today.
Yeah. I had some good dinner last night. Went out. Shout out to Hickory Tavern in Columbia, South Carolina. Place friggin' rocked. It was like right down the street from where we were staying. And
I've been to Columbia in a long time.
Oh, dude, food was so good. I can always tell that you have good food if you have a terrific mozzarella stick.
I mean,
This place, I was like, wow, I've never seen a mozzarella sticks look like this, and they were just out of this world.
the joy, honestly, I don't have kids. I think maybe the single biggest sadness about not having kids is I don't ever order mozzarella sticks anymore because I'm a grown up, and you feel like a child to do that for like an appetizer.
Fuck
With
that.
a son, of course, like this is the only thing I ever did. Is like, can we get mozzarella sticks, Mom? Come on, Dad, can we do it? Gotta do it.
First of all, the child did not have a single mozzarella stick.
Oh, that's just a you move.
That was a being no. That was being the wife. Being the wife had the mozzarella.
But
we
you
ordered-
just did six deep fried cheese sticks yourself.
And he
It's
just
a power
he just
move.
watched us eat it. Just watched us eat it. No, but no, we see you do the thing. Like you order the appetizer, but you order the kids' food at the same time. So when the app comes,
okay.
we can eat the app. He's eating his food, and then when our dinner comes, he gets his dessert. We eat the dinner.
See, look, you've thought this out.
Yeah,
in
there's
my head,
no
I was just like, you get
space.
mozzarella sticks because that's all I wanted as a child
Oh,
was
dude.
mozzarella sticks.
Like if you go to like
Best
your
thing
local
in the
pizza
world.
place, the mozzarella sticks are fine. Like you get through them. You can't. It's really tough to screw up a mozzarella stick. But when you like home make them and it's breaded,
you
and
could
like,
easily
oh,
screw up a
man.
mozzarella stick.
You
If you just don't get cheese and you just like have one of those
Oh,
like
you get the-
barely
the one just
trash.
crackles in your mouth and
Man,
there's no
now
cheese in
I
it.
wish we had mozzarella sticks.
Dude,
I would
what's the
smash
Uber
a
Eats as a mozzarella sticks? Yeah,
Those
these are
ribs were like
terrific.
2 hours
These are
ago, and now I'm
terrific.
like, man, could use a mozz right now.
Casey, you can bring Joseph's question back. Ankalaev should wrestle. Yeah, he probably should wrestle. Do Mike and Jed expect Dana White to have a temper tantrum if Ankalaev wins? To me, it feels like Pereira is the golden goose. So let's
I
just
don't
say,
think
what if it's the fight Casey sees and Ankalaev just does boring things, tepid decision?
I think if he wins a questionable decision by being boring, then yes, Dana will come back and say, I don't think he won. He didn't do enough damage, et cetera, et cetera. If he just wins, if it's a 49-46 clear, boring but clear, I think Dana just comes back and says, hey, man, like we're going to give Alex a rematch if he wants it. He's done enough in the weight class. We've been saying for years. Look at our guy,
AC Slater in the building. We're already at celeb cams. Bert Kreischer lifting the shirt up. Chuck Liddell.
That's the only joke he has is to take his shirt off.
Why are we not
go with what you're doing?
Why are we not having fighter walkouts? What's happening right now?
Well,
all right, finally, here we go.
Having it. But I think like his energy towards Ankalaev this week has been pretty even keeled. I think that obviously they want Pereira to win, but if Ank wins, I think he'll just come out and be like, yeah, man, this guy's been really good. He hasn't lost a fight since the literal last second submission loss in his UFC debut. And he just went out there and beat a guy who has been running through everybody. So like, we'll run it back and then see how it goes or whatever. Unless there's some sort of controversy, I think Dana, he may give you shorter answers in the post-fight presser because he's not excited or pumped up, but I don't think he's going to throw him under the bus as long as it's a clear-cut win.
He will treat this at best like he did the Bilal Muhammad title win.
Yeah.
Wasn't a barn burner.
Yeah.
Like it'll be just like a short.
But I'm telling you, even if I'm wrong, and I absolutely could be wrong that Ankalaev like starts him on the feet, I think if Ankalaev gets the takedowns, he's going to finish this fight because he's pretty good at ground and pound. And what we've seen from Pereira off his back has been fairly underwhelming. He's a good defensive wrestler, but not like great at standing up thus far. He hasn't really been tested a ton in that, but like Jan basically sat on him for like the entire first round of their fight when he got a takedown. And Magomed is a better ground and pound artist than that. So I think if he can get takedowns, he will find a TKO finish to this fight. It is entirely a question of whether he can or not.
And we got to see how much damage that man's legs take in the first 5 minutes of this fight, because that dude is going to be uncomfortable.
What's our over-under on the first shot of the fight? Does he raise Seruya this and just come out and immediately go for a single? I think he should.
I think he absolutely should.
I don't know if he will.
He should fake the glove touch and shoot. Like,
oh,
do that.
God, that would be so shitty.
He should do that.
That'd be incredible heel behavior.
Oh, yeah. Or it would be even funnier is Pereira fakes the glove touch and kicks him right in the leg as hard as he can. I'd love that. Do that. Here comes Mauricio Ruffy, who
Bobby Green
now a New
starches
Englander.
this bum. That is a take.
We'll see. I do have a bet on this fight. I do not have a side, though. I do not have a side in either of the first two lightweight fights. I have the under in both fights.
Under 2.5 on this?
I'm pretty good about it. Yeah,
2.5?
Under
Nice.
2.5. I believe this is minus 150, maybe minus 140. I'm not really sure, but we'll put it up on the screen. There's Marab. You know he's there. I see. Who else do I see there?
Kyle Braulio in the corner of Mauricio Ruffy.
There is. I think I see Robbie Lawler there. I can't tell.
Well, we're hearing rumblings that Robbie may be the reason. Don't want to say anything else about it until that happens.
Well, hopefully they're putting like all of his fights in the Hall of Fame.
If you're going to do anything with him, you should do it immediately before Justin Gaethje fights, because those two those are the 1A and 1B of the most exciting fighters who have ever lived.
Have him walk Justin Gaethje to the cage and have him take off his jacket. I'm a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Like, that would be badass. And then play the video.
Man, I would watch Justin Gaethje fight Robbie Lawler.
Oh my God, dude.
How do we make a time machine so that can happen? Because that would be, whew, that would be.
Are you interested?
I would pay $1,000 American dollars to watch Prime Lawler fight Prime Gaethje.
Be sick.
Maybe not Prime Lawler, just to, we'll ratchet him down just a touch.
Did I watch Ank's fight with Rakic? He was checking kicks much more in that fight.
He was actually. This is in fact true. He still wasn't checking all of them, but he did improve a lot in that fight. Also, Rakic is not remotely the same level of style of leg kicker that Pereira is, but that is very much true. Like,
yeah, it was better.
The difference between the Rakic fight and the Blachowicz fight is stark. Still a huge concern for him.
And Blachowicz is, and he's got the legendary Polish power. Do not want to take that away from the man. But he's not a prolific leg kicker either.
He's a prolific checker of legs.
Yeah.
Leg kicks himself. But
Hank was he was better in the Rakic fight, but he was still getting kicked in the legs a lot, and it was affecting him in that fight.
Still did.
Hank's just a good fighter. Hank's good. Rakic is coming off a little bit of a tough run, too. Getting knocked out by Yuri. And
speaking of tough runs, old King
Green.
Kirk throwing up a super chat case. Let's pop into this while King Green's in the zone.
He's gonna dance and sing a little bit.
I mean, and then leap into the cage and flip himself over.
He sure is. Did Ilya move up to try to get the Conor fight? That most likely won't happen. If so, that's lame. Much rather see Volk too. Okay, so
I think that's less lame than other answers would be.
When he tweets out what he tweeted out the other day, they got the world set up. And Casey and I were joking, is this like a fight thing, or is this John Jones, I'm going to fight the American medical insurance scam and just take on the world in that regard? Or is this him? Because if he says, you guys aren't going to believe this, wait till it's announced. If they announce him fighting Islam Makhachev, I think we will all believe
Everyone
that.
will believe it.
Is there a chance that he's fighting Conor McGregor next?
I mean, honestly, that would be cool. I don't think so. I made a joke that like the only way I wouldn't believe whoever he's fighting next is if it's the co-main event, John Jones, Tom Aspinall. But it probably is like, you won't believe what's coming next. I'm going to be an honorary forward for Real Madrid at their next exhibition game or some shit. Because like that would be unbelievable. But there's not a fight you could book that I'd be like, okay, I could never have imagined this happening.
Who's the UFC's like newest big sponsor? Like he's just the new like sponsored
V Better by V Chain.
He's Mr. V Chain.
I don't
know.
He's
the total wireless.
To me, it's just him.
Guy.
He's just saying stuff because that's what fighters do. Today he was talking about, or maybe this was yesterday, and video came today of like, I still run the featherweight division. I let Volkanovski and Diego Lopez fight for the belt just to have a toy because it matters to them. It's like, well, you didn't say that about Volk. You actually ran away from Diego Lopez. And like, no one's going to say that because you beat Volk at Max, but
this is fun.
You could have fought Diego Lopez and you chose not to. So like, can't really say you have anything over him.
Mauricio Ruffy and
these boys
Bobby Green are ready to get at it. Security is in, trying to hold Ruffy back. Bobby Green's laughing. Sorry, King Green. Ruffy closing as a minus 500 favorite.
Can we just talk? Like, I know his name is King Green, and I respect your right to be called whatever you choose to be called. That is, fine. Not my pig, not my farm. Bobby Green is a way better name than King Green. Bobby King Green is a way better name than just King Green. It just mistake. This is not quite as bad as Corey Anderson stopping being beast in 25-8, which is one of the greatest tragedies in the history of the sport. But it's up there with among the worst name changes ever. Yeah. Like Chris the Cat Smasher Lieben changing to not Cat Smasher, which is a much better name. The Crippler, sorry, it took me a minute to think of it because it's badly boring. That's a bad name change. Corey Anderson's a bad name change. Bobby King Green, just a King Green, bad name change.
I wish he would just be King King. Like,
that would be so funnier.
Funny. Like, so funny. King Green. Oh, Chris Tione. You know something weird's going to happen and not a single point will be taken. Not a single thing will be admonished. All bets are off. This is essentially a no-holds-barred fight.
So you have the under 2.5 here?
I have the under 2.5 here.
You have the money gun can.
And we're off.
Open to being
58, 57, here. 56, 55, 54.
By Timex.
Timex,
do you want to sponsor us as well? Reach out. I could use a new watch. My Apple Watch is boring. Use a little more class.
Maybe that's what Ilya Taporia is teasing. He's the new Timex.
He's the new face of Timex. I mean, he's a handsome young man. You can put him in watch ads for sure.
He would get a lot of money for that.
Bobby Green kicking.
Body. A lot of body kicks.
Ruffy just getting him back behind the black octagon.
Ruffy is a large man.
He's a big fellow.
Bobby by first round KO, says Dalton Trumbo.
Well, you have 4 minutes and 20 seconds to be proven correct, Dalton.
Ruffy's just marching
A lot of
forward.
feinting happening here. Not a lot of activity.
Has a punch landed? Oh, there we go. A little exchange.
Sort of.
Green's throwing hard. Talking a little shit. A little bleed kick. Green back to the body. Ruffy hasn't really thrown a whole hell of a lot here. Green looks...
That looked bad. That did not look good. It looked a wee bit desperate. Doesn't really like the pressure.
Oh,
big right hand from
Ruffy clobbered him.
Got him against the fence.
And he's talking shit.
One down
Green's
down
right back. Maybe that's all he needed.
Got to wake up. Sometimes you got to get hit in the face to wake up.
Yep.
You guys can't see it off air. Mike is just beating the shit out of me just to wake me up before the show.
I'm
slapping me around.
Slapping the shit out of him. Oh,
also look bad.
He's looking kind of slow, man.
Looking a little slow, looking a little wonky. Can't figure out the range. King backing up, just a sitting duck. Yeah. Definitely not the sort of usual volume-based attack we see.
Oh my God. Spinning back kick. Colds him. Mauricio Ruffy. Holy shit.
Holy. I mean, that's a Terry Edom wheel kick.
Wow. That is going to be on the knockout of the year list. Oh my God.
That is your front runner for knockout of the year. Gee.
Because that wasn't even, he didn't throw that.
He clipped him like
right in the note. Look at Bobby Green's face. Oh my God. He kicked him right in the friggin' schnoz.
Okay,
and
guys,
the security guard almost got kicked in the face too.
I know Bobby Green's old. I'm willing to adjust my perception that Ruffy is not the worst of the fighting nerds. Wow. That was...
I gotta see that again. It just happened like out of nowhere.
A left hook right into the spin and just a wheel kick right in the temple.
God.
I mean, folded him up like a deck chair, baby.
Jesus. Bam!
A heel right to the temple. Bobby Green's whole life collapses. Face to the mat. Ka-chunk. Money gun it up, kid. The under
hits.
Smashed. You've got to clear it. It looks like there's some sort of a jam occurring.
Just slowly but surely. I mean, it's
try player B, and I'll see what's going on here.
All right, there we go.
Oh, I see exactly what's happening.
All right, there we go. We hit the under. Easy money. We are still undefeated with pay-per-view bets in 2025.
That is an impressive run, sir. Undefeated in pay-per-view bets that's quite an effort from you.
Yes, on the main card. I've lost some sprinkles here and there, but all the main card bets have hit.
Woo, man.
What a friggin' knockout. Well, I think we have
Jordan Santos
we have a
didn't
bonus
suck,
winner.
the Santos parlay would be, I mean, shouldn't be, but would be alive.
We'd be super alive. That was
Oh, yeah, there we
friggin'
go.
sick. All right, we're back.
Just had to clear the.
Yeah. Just had to clear the thing up.
Clear
We're
it out.
so back.
We're so back. Also, really could have climbed the Ruffy, apparently. Jeez.
Green is taking this in stride. I got to tell you. He's having a good
I
time.
don't know if he knows where he is.
He's like, shit, man. That was a hell of a kick.
Is this one also jammed or no?
No, right.
Okay, good.
Put down for a sec. There it is.
Riley wants to know, what are the rest of your bets for this card, Mike? People trying to tail you with this heater you're on right now.
I have Amanda Lemos, underdog odds. I have the under 2.5 in the Jalen Turner Ignacio Bahamondes fight. I got Justin Gaethje straight up at underdog odds, and I have Alex Pereira straight up at -115. Although there's like a fun FanDuel bet that I kind of want to go for. I don't know why this one sings to me, but fight ends in the last minute of a round at +850. Like I don't know. I see this kind of getting weird, and it's like the stoppage happens at 4 minutes something of one of the rounds, one way or the other. So I might send a text to make that happen. But
I like it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Ruffy in the Fighting Nerds glasses has stolen the mic from Joe Rogan and now asking for a little bit of help in his own translation.
I don't know what he's saying, but it's okay.
Unclear.
So
Ruffy by knockout was -135. That seems wrong, but good on
that was a
those who
value
got
play
it.
and a half. So did this performance change your? I don't think you said he was like bad at fighting.
I just thought he was. I think in my head he was the worst of the Fighting Nerds.
Do you feel like he's this?
I mean, it's also just hard to know. The Fighting Nerds are all unbelievable. Like,
was this more about he's way better than I thought?
He's
or
definitely. He's definitely a real player. Even Bobby Green, probably a little old, probably a little bit faded. Bobby Green's still a top 25 lightweight, right? Like in that neighborhood. So Ruffy is there firmly. Fighting Nerd gonna get the push. His next opponent's probably gonna be a ranked dude.
This dude, Bobby Green obliterated Grant Dawson in seconds.
Man,
God,
look at
man,
that
is
is
just
the KO of the year thus far.
He set it up so perfect.
I mean, dude,
it was one of those things. I need to see the replay from the other side so you see Green's face. Okay. This is it. Okay. Look at his face. When he sees that foot coming, he's just like, uh-oh.
Whoops.
I ain't getting out of the way of this.
Can't
There's
do anything
no
about
chance.
this one. Kabonk.
Jed's reaction to this finish is timeless.
I mean, I was genuinely shocked at how dead he was.
It just happened.
It's like
out of nowhere.
Because it really did. It was like, oh, here's the left hook. Oh, never mind, he's spinning, and Bobby Green is no longer moving. Whew. Man, where do we go with Ruffy, Mike? I know you have it on to the next one. I look forward to it. I'm driving home tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have the on to the next one up to do that. I feel confident he's going to get a ranked guy next because they like him. Big impressive win.
He might get the guy I just mentioned.
Little Grant Dawson.
It's a tough fight.
Grant Dawson.
It's a tough fight.
Grant Dawson booked? Not booked?
I don't think he's booked.
Let me investigate this.
I don't believe he's booked.
Why have this laptop in front of me if I can't look up and see if Grant Dawson's got?
His last win wasn't.
It was a very Grant Dawson win.
One, was it?
It was a very Grant Dawson win.
Yeah.
Come on, Tapology. Show me what Grant Dawson's doing these days.
Was it a pay-per-view win? Was it CDF? It was CDF.
Was that on a pay-per-view?
December?
January. And that
Also,
was
it was a
that
311.
was a pay-per-view.
It was
And-
CDF. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Doesn't appear that he is booked. So wouldn't hate it. Wouldn't hate it at all. Honestly, he's fun, so you could sell me on anything, but man. Maybe what's Benoit Saint-Denis doing?
Ooh.
That would be a fun one.
Is Saint-Denis booked?
I have no clue. Max Crosby just got paid.
Hey! Wonder
The Wonder
Boy.
Man. The Wonder
42
Man.
years of age. Wonder Boy was born a day before I was. Like
Wow.
literally one day before. And there's Patty Pimblett.
I mean, I guess, of course, you're going to have all the 414 fighters who flew in for the presser are just going to be,
414.
or 314, sorry.
Yeah, Jesus.
They could be
We're not there
414
yet.
too. We don't know.
We could get there.
Maybe they will be.
Let me. I want to go back to that 314 presser a little bit. First of all, Casey and I had a terrific time just laughing our asses off, reliving the Gian Silva, Bryce Mitchell stuff.
Jesus.
Between Bryce saying like, "Oh, you're a scientist now," and Gian just taking over the entire press conference. Here's another thing that I've realized through all of this. Patty Pimblett is growing on me.
Oh, is he?
He's growing on me. He really is.
I never disliked Patty. I just didn't think he was very good. He's proving that wrong every performance. So,
And this is terrific matchmaking if you're trying to get Patty over the hump. Because I think he's going to win. I think he's going to beat Michael Chandler. I think he's going to beat him.
I don't think God loves me that much. I think
God might love you a little bit
think
here.
He loves me
This
that
is
much.
This is a very good.
I think stupid Michael Chandler's going to win.
You think so? You think he's going to win?
I mean,
How's he going to beat him though?
he's just going to punch him real hard because it's the only thing he can do other than cheat.
But Patty, I mean, does he finish him?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I
I
just don't see
honestly
it.
haven't thought about it too much. I will obviously be rooting for Patty Pimblett to win that fight. Good things don't happen in this sport. Never to me. So I just don't believe Michael Chandler is going to lose this fight because why would he?
Jad, how likely is Patty versus Topuria if they both get knockouts in their next fights?
So here's the thing. I think that should be the fight. Or the fight really should probably just be like Topuria versus Arman.
Wait a second.
Yep.
Do it. Let's go. We're getting a Robbie Lawler HOF, baby.
Couldn't be more deserved for any human being.
It is on
alive.
a Justin Gaethje card, so this just makes all the sense in the world.
Robert Glenn Lawler.
Yes, Robert Glenn Lawler. Let's
at
go.
worst, the second most exciting fighter who's ever fucking lived.
There it is.
He just has one of the coolest fucking careers of all time.
Oh my God, man. That damn they were good that we did on Robbie Lawler was just the best.
I was like, we're going to spend 8 hours doing this because it's
You're
like
telling me my assignment, I'm getting paid to
watch
go
all the
back
Robbie
and
Lawler
watch
fights.
all of the
Yeah.
Robbie Lawler
it's
fights.
the best. And like the thing about Lawler that Gaethje's career, I do believe that Gaethje is actually like a more exciting. I would rank him as the most exciting fighter of all time. The cool thing about Lawler's career is the journey it took, where he was supposed to be the next dude, then like left the UFC, sort of went on like a sojourn around the world, being fun and awesome and exciting, winning belts elsewhere, and then comes back and in the sort of final chapter of his career finally does do the thing.
So cool.
It's just spectacular, man. Unbelievable.
This
the man
friggin' rocks.
Look at him killing Matt Lindland.
The Tiki one is
the best coffin nails
so
in the business.
vicious.
There's never been a better finisher. When a guy is hurt, Robbie Lawler is the best dude ever at burying him. Riley, yes, the damn for Robbie has already been done. We'll reheat that up this week.
We should do that.
Just because, like, obviously, but we did it almost like the day after he retired. It's like, it's like, oh, this is gonna be Robbie's retirement. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
That was so fun. I had to spend like the next 3 days watching all of Robbie Lawler's
Dude,
fights.
Robbie Lawler is like who damn was invented for. Him and Carlos Condit. It's like, yeah, these guys were unbelievable. And if you became a fan the last 3 years, you have no concept for how great Robbie Lawler was.
And look at Robbie Lawler, just smirking,
Just
no emotion.
Freaking broke Rory McDonald.
Yeah. One of the all-time, like,
being in the arena for him getting killed by Tyron Woodley was disappointing.
that was tough.
Yeah.
But the Condit fight.
Look at those two just sick bastards. God, I wish they'd fought again.
That would have been
dumping freaking killing Ben Askren and losing that fight somehow is nuts.
Man.
And just like the perfect way to end his career too, man. Like
Last of the Mohicans.
Robert Glenn Lawler.
The Quinta, like this is the friggin' man. It's the freaking man. If you are a newer fan, you need to just all right, Rob, he's getting emotional now. This is cool, man.
Just killed him. That's exactly how we do it, baby.
Yep. This is friggin' awesome.
Anik like nailed it. He is your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. Like there are very few people in this sport who are just universally respected. And Robbie Lawler that's that, man.
Robbie Lawler is one of my favorite fighters.
Dude, this Hall of Fame class can be incredible.
Yeah. Robbie Lawler is one of my favorite fighters to interview. And I'm maybe the only media member on earth who will ever say that. He's not going to give you anything you need about like the fight he's in. But if you want to talk about like being a dad and like watching The Office and like coaching people, this guy friggin' rules. Or just talking about like different rule sets. And like, I remember just asking about, remember all the conversation about whether or not the oblique kick should be banned?
Oh,
it was the best. He was like, what?
Robbie just rocked.
Yes, man. Good. If you have not watched, obviously the Rory McDonald fight is the one people go to first, but you and I are on team Lawler versus Condit.
Lawler Condit's the best fight in the history of the sport. The Lawler McDonald is in the top 10.
Yeah.
Like, just
the friggin' man. Do you have any?
His whole is gonna be like 4 words. Like,
oh
guys,
yeah,
this is great. Just leave.
I love it.
I mean,
there's Wonder Boy like giving him the love, much deserved. Man, the Hebus back there getting emotional.
Khalil standing right behind him.
Yeah,
man. Giving him.
There's Kamar
Usman. Dude,
that's awesome, man. Deserves every second of this.
Yeah.
This should go on for another 15 friggin' minutes, man.
Really? Oh, look, Diego Lopez. Also, Diego Lopez looks bigger than Robbie Lawler, by the way.
Dude, did you see that face-off with him and Volkanovski? Jesus Christ.
I thought that Diego Lopez was going to win this fight. I really think he's going to win that fight now.
He might, yeah. He looks 2 weight classes bigger than
This is one of 2 times in my life I've seen Robbie Lawler look remotely emotional. The other was his retirement. And even that was like, he kept it pretty tight. It's like, thanks, guys.
And now we have to transition to some strawweight action.
Yasmin Lucendo, Amanda Lemos.
I mean, if getting Robbie, this might be just a brilliant move by the UFC. How could you not be motivated as Amanda Lemos or Yasmin Lucendo following a Robbie Lawler Hall of Fame announcement with that video package that played, throwing down all of his exciting finishes and fights and knockouts? That has to motivate you to just bring this to another level. You had to have seen all of this. So,
does anyone? Who? I gotta go see who's got. Does somebody have Lucendo for a fantasy league?
I don't know.
No,
nobody does.
AK does have Lemos.
AK drafted Lemos.
AK has Lemos.
It's a hell of a draft pick. This could work out good. I do have a bet on Amanda Lemos, by the way.
I'm on the other side. We are again at odds, sir.
Oh, one of us is gonna fire out that gun unless it's a draw. Unless we get the draw. I could be very wrong about how I'm reading this fight. Because Yasmin is very
2
good.
outcomes. Either Yasmin, this is the Ray Seruya Josh Van fight all over again. Can Yasmin get a bunch of takedowns so she can win the fight? She can't. Amanda Lemos might just take her head off.
Yes.
That's really how this fight's gonna go.
This to me is just like I go back to what I usually go back to. If it's a 50-ish 50 fight, I will take the fighter who has fought the way better competition every single time. And it's definitely Lemos.
This is where I've been getting killed all year. I just been like, all the old people are going to fall apart and die, and none of them have been dying. I'm like, I'm gonna pick the young guy every time. Doing it again, see if finally it pays off, because it's like 1 in 12 this year thus far.
Hopefully this works out. This would be a great underdog bet to cash.
It would be terrific. But then AK would get points. We don't want that.
I mean, we kind of need him to get points. We need somebody to like give Casey some sort of scare.
No, because AK won
won
the last one. I want him to be back-to-back champion.
But Casey's so far ahead right now. AK needs
there's a lot of real estate.
AK needs Lemos to win like 4 times.
A lot of real estate left here.
I feel like I might be in the best position to sneak this one out. But I need Arman Tsarukyan to fight before the end of the year. And I need Ilya Taporia to fight before
What if they fight each other? What if they book that? Tough scenes for your boy.
Hey, I will get main event points for both fighters.
You're going to get Molly McCann points.
Oh, dude, I'm getting 250 out of Molly McCann. I'm not confident
you're getting the Jan Blachowicz points. Kayla Harrison, I like your chances. Actually, Kayla Harrison there.
Yeah.
Yusuf Zalal could fight again. I get
Shamil Gadziev again.
You do get
against a ranked fighter.
I honestly think the double dipping is going to be just a massive advantage for whoever can get the most double dips is going to really have a key. Lucendo making the walk,
and she is taking her time.
I don't tell you. We just saw Robbie Lawler get inducted to the Hall. Let's not make a meal out of this. Let's get going.
Let's get right into this. We had Mauricio Ruffy with the knockout of the year so far in 2025. Robbie Lawler gets the Hall of Fame induction. Let's get right into this thing. Okay, maybe the video package didn't get people fired up. She's just standing there.
I mean, really taking some time here.
Here she comes.
Chat, get in here. Who's going to win?
Who is going to win? That is who's winning.
Lucendo
money?
Is making a friggin' meal out of this.
Lucendo, please win decision.
Just the slowest walk I've ever seen to the cage.
Like this is outrageous.
Finally gets to the prep point, to the total wireless prep point.
She's singing. All right, now if Amanda Lemos comes thundering out there, sprinting,
momentum firmly in the Lemos corner.
I might double my bet.
This just doesn't feel like a fight you put after because however it played out, King Green versus
Lemos by KO. All right, Eric, I like where your head's at.
Lucendo round 2. Okay.
The mic puppet might have to celebrate. He's just sitting there waiting for his moment to shine, but the mic puppet might have to come out and say a few words if Lemos gets the KO.
Stop hitting yourself. Brought to you by Assassin's Creed Shadow.
Is this this has to be the longest walkout of the year so far.
We're taking a lot of time to get this done because she's getting focused, she's getting dialed in, because she's going to come out here and put a whooping on Amanda Lemos.
Or
we need her to, because at least she is a physically new human being in the weight class, which desperately needs physically new human.
She is very, very young.
She is.
She has plenty of time.
But we need new people that aren't the same 7 that have been there for 10 years.
But Jed, Mackenzie Dern is like a win away from fighting for a title.
She could just fight for a title next.
She could.
And
if Zhang Weili moves up,
Zhang
Weili's going to move up.
Me and Jean Al-Shadi, the only people who didn't sell our real estate on the sinking island that is Dern Island.
All right, Amanda Lemos just running. She's smiling. It's just
she's not going to a fight. No, she's not going to a fight.
Winning.
She's too happy. She's not fighting.
Yep.
She's not ready to fight.
I feel so good about this bet.
She's going to a St. Patrick's Day parade out there. She's not ready to get to a fist fight. Don't have a chance.
She is like, look, we got to get down to business. Let's go.
15-year age gap is a lot of an age gap.
She's giving Mayra Bueno Silva some daps. She's looking for Robbie Lawler, trying to get some of that.
Have we ever been more wrong than we were about Mayra Bueno Silva, like as a website collectively?
Who else?
I've individually been wrong about people really bad, but like
Jake Matthews.
As a whole website, we were all like, And it was so obvious, like she's finishing people, so we just hope that she wins because otherwise bantamweight is awful. She's lost like 7 in a row now, or whatever it is.
That was probably the biggest. That was probably the biggest blunder as a website.
Collectively, we were really off on that.
We were so high on her.
She's gonna win the belt.
Yeah,
she's gonna beat Rocky Pennington, and she's gonna be the champion. And
everyone picked her to be the champion at the end of the year. Like it was incredible.
We can have a fun year if she's the champ. It'll be fun at least. And I was like, nope. What if we go to the worst timeline? Sick. That's where we are.
And now I'm picking. I couldn't wait to draft Yasmin Jasudavicius just because she was fighting Mayra Bueno Silva. Had to do it, which actually could end up being one of the steals of the draft.
Good pick. Paid off.
She gets Jessica Andrade in a few months in Canada. Oh, Lemos just in the cage so fast.
Dave's Hot Chicken. They just opened one of those not far from my parents' place.
I had never seen one until
this week.
I saw one in Colombia, and I was like, I've never even heard of this place, but now I have.
They had literally opened not far from my folks' place this week, and like they're doing like events, so it was packed, like lines out the things. They're doing like opening week events. 14-year age gap here for Lemos and Lucendo. That's a lot. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say that historically the younger fighter wins that. We just experienced that in the last fight. It's true.
60, I think it was like 67% of the younger fighters have won.
Ooh, John Byer says Dave's is
23
decent.
years old, under 25 years old age group, highest winning percentage, 65%.
I mean, that's all I do is bet on the youngins. They haven't been paying me off this year, but oh, now Sacred says Dave's is overrated but not terrible. Well, you guys are giving me mixed feelings, much like I have about this Sprite Chill Cherry Lime.
Good stuff.
I bought it on a whim because I went to buy a Red Bull on my way over here. Because I don't know if you know this, Mike. In about 3 hours, it's going to actually be 4 hours from now because the time is changing. Change.
Fuck, I forgot all about that.
And that fun time changing on a pay-per-view fight card is tough scenes for us kids. And I know that none of y'all care because it's not your job. But instead of me being up till 4 a.m, I'll be up till 5. So I got that guy to help add a little juice. And sitting right next was this specialty Sprite. I was like, I'll try it out.
Keith Peterson lost like 50 pounds.
Is that really Keith Peterson?
It is. He looks so different.
It's either great for him or I am concerned about his health.
Maybe he works with Gary Brecka.
I mean, it could be great for him, and we would love it to be great for him.
All right, we're off. Keith's going to get in there and just get those
55, 54,
53, 52, 51.
We got the bouncing.
Yes, we got
Lucendo's bouncing. She's bouncy.
47. Nailed it. All right.
She's bouncy. So bouncy.
She is very afraid of Amanda Lemos.
We're bouncing. You guys can't see. It's like I'm a Mortal Kombat waiting stage. Just bouncing.
Like I understand the divisional significance of this fight, but this just seems like a weird one to put on the main card when you have.
Seems odd to put it.
Like historically, they usually don't put the ranked strawweights on the main card.
They don't, which is weird. Definitely weird. But like, you know, they usually do kind of do the whatever the second bout of the card is sort of like a tempo management fight.
Yeah.
That's where this is. We start high tempo management, then it's build, feature, main. And we're managing that tempo through 60 seconds because
Amanda Lemos landed
not a
landed
one thing is happening.
Lemos landed a leg kick, and that's all that has happened.
Double jab, right hand into a double leg. Let's go, Lucendo. Get going. Or we'll keep staring at each other. Also a good option. Of your choices, that was my second favorite one of them, the do nothing choice. Ooh, she tries her own wheel kick, inspired by Mauricio Ruffy. Lemos gaining in confidence. Throws a right hand, just misses. But now Lucendo has got her. They're holding over-under position against the fence with Lucendo.
Don't get tackled.
Well, it's going to be really hard to get tackled from here, I think. So, Keith Peterson on that Ozempic, man.
He looks
You either
completely
look
different.
great or I am truly concerned for you, because that seems like a lot of weight since the last time I remember seeing you. So hit me up with your diet, homie, because good. Looking svelte in there. Still nothing is happening in this fight, y'all. I'm not lying to you. We're
I
just in
mean,
this clinch position.
If we have any super chats or good, cool little questions.
Lemos is not doing what Josh Van did, which is
Yeah.
get away from this. Oh,
Lucendo.
Lemos goes for a takedown and gets
that's
it.
a brilliant move.
Out of nowhere, a little outside trip.
Lucendo's bleeding already, I believe. I believe near the eye.
What an interesting. Didn't see this happening, but good.
I love this.
Guy,
This
I mean, great
rocks.
change of-
She's landed the only strike of the round.
Oh, Lucendo tying up the arm.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, trying
Get your ass
trying
out
to
of
get
there.
a triangle there. Nope.
All right.
Rolling.
We got
rolling
toes in the
hips.
fence. Come on, Keith.
I mean, definitely cheating. Oh, omoplata from Lucendo.
Nah. She's
Lucendo getting cheeky as Lemos just does a knee cut right through.
Yep, there's a cut right below the right eye.
Oh, there is definitely a cut there. Yeah, you're right. I didn't see it.
Now throw some elbows right on that. Oh, there you go. That's exactly what we need to do.
Now we're back to full guard for Lucendo. There's Lemos just hanging out here.
Yep. Her coach is
all
talking to her. She's nodding at him. Hears everything they're saying. This is a terrific start for my underdog bet.
Lucendo, I mean, Lemos left her arm on the mat, and Lucendo has an overhook and is attacking, trying to clear to the side and work knee over. I'm not sure she's going to be able to, given her position near the fence, but she's trying this overhook game. And I mean, Lemos can't do anything right now because she's locked up on this, defending this overhook here.
It's totally fine.
But
we could ride it out like this and still win the round. We'll be totally okay with that. Just do that. Some punches to the body. There you go. Just little short shots to the ribs. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Just stay there.
So Lucendo, looks like she's cut under her right eye.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy, like right here. Oh. Lucendo working the other overhook now, but not getting offense. So she's just going to lose the round if she doesn't really make some offense happen real fast here.
Oh, that was a good elbow from Lemos
on top.
20 seconds. Lemos is like, you're going to learn something today, young lady.
She's just going to sit on you.
Lemos is a hoss at 115 too. Wasn't Lemos was a bantamweight at one point, wasn't she?
Surely not. Well, let me look that up. It doesn't feel right. Maybe
there's one fighter that was like, I want to say that she was. I think this is like Casey's like Manel Kopp of the women's strawweight division, because Lemos was just like creaming people for a while.
Never wrong, just early.
Yep.
Cop, look at Cop. Living that life. Bantamweight is correct until 2019.
Yep. There we go.
So her UFC debut was bantamweight, and then she dropped to strawweight, which is impressive.
Yeah.
She debuted at bantamweight against Leslie Smith and then went down to strawweight. So I didn't recall that.
By the way, 10-9 Amanda Lemos.
Yeah, pretty clearly a 10-9 Amanda Lemos.
Bam!
Ooh, just a little grazing right hand, sliced her right open. I mean, let's take a look at it again because there's not a lot of other highlights.
Yeah.
So we'll watch.
It's just a short little elbow that
we could look at that takedown because the outside trip that she lands is pretty cool. But all right,
that was a good shot on that eye.
Be yourself, Lucendo.
We swollen.
Lucendo, be yourself.
Okay. Round
Theo Vaughn
2,
right there.
We're off.
Theo Vaughn in the crowd.
Oh, Lucendo just throws a kick right up there, right after the glove touch. Timing is right on the money. Lucendo's just moving around quite a bit. Oh, she tries to spin kick. Lemos shot coming from a mile away.
Just couldn't have been further off from landing that spinning back kick to the body. Not ideal for her.
Yeah.
All right. Man, a lot of people who need takedowns today, moving backwards is not what I was
Not what you
looking
need.
for.
Not what
If
you're looking for.
Ankalaev starts backing up at the main event, I'm like, good, we just have a pattern.
Zuckerberg is in the house, by the way.
Terrific.
You got all the tastemakers.
Man,
Crowd is
not
we'll just
a
say the
lot's
crowd is
happening.
super into this.
Not a lot is.
Oh,
good,
nice leg
good
kick
calf
from
kick
Lemos.
Yeah.
Oh, we got an exchange. Oh,
this is not. Last time you were here, you're the one who got taken down. Why aren't you shooting like a real takedown? Oh, she's got a little better collapse here.
Oh boy,
she got a little better collapse, and she's on that. She's working herself behind
I see.
the leg. She might be able to
David
get this.
Goggins is there as well. Everybody's there, Jed.
Yeah, that is all the people of the world. David Goggins and
all the people of the world.
Bert Kreischer
and
Theo
Vaughn.
Man, it's just the same like 8 people that
Marab.
are just into the sport, huh?
the samesies.
We'll go to like a big boxing match. You'll get
Lemos has full control up against the fence.
Double unders, good head position.
Oh, almost got another takedown. Oh, she's getting her down. Takedown's coming.
Lucendo did a good job to return herself and keep up, but
see Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard watching the fight.
The olds are gonna do it to me again, Mike. Why won't the olds just die this year?
They can.
Just quit, surrender. Maybe this means that Justin Gaethje will win, which I'd be really happy if he won.
Yes.
Good elbow.
So would I, because I would cash another bet. Keith is looking very closely. We might get some separation here. I don't know. He's looking to make sure there's no.
Good little trip there from Lemos.
Just kind of hossed her down. Sean Shelby looking on.
Mike, do a shoey. The people demand it.
No.
That's a super chat from our boy Johnny Y. I mean, the Savannah St. Patrick's Day rugby tournament is going on right now, so pretty ideal time to do your first shoey, Mike.
I mean, I can't do it with fruit punch and Celsius.
I mean, you can do shoey with anything you want to do it with.
If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. Someday. If I don't know. I'll figure.
We do a live watch party. We can do one. I'll do shoeys all the time. I don't care. I've done a million shoeys in my life.
Yeah.
I've done some truly despicable shoeys in my life. Just horrible things that you wouldn't wish on anybody.
Just chug a regular beer, bro. Hey, listen, I don't have a regular beer in the house right now. You know.
So I played rugby in college. I think you know this. I think a lot of people this now. Every year we had rugby ball at the end of the year, and we would rent a couple of cabins out in the woods, and just go be total degenerates and do our end of the year party. You do your team awards and stuff, all of that. My senior year, I got.
there is just
that's
incredible fence grabbing going on here.
A lot of cheating happening from Lucendo. My senior year at rugby ball, I got something. I don't remember what award I got. Whatever, some sort of player of the year thing. And I was already deeply in a bad place. And everybody who won an award had to do a shoey. And we had to shoot the boot. And the boot we were shooting from was somebody's old work boot. And it is as disgusting as you can imagine, shooting a terrible mixture of beer and all sorts of things out of a work boot. And it was one of the worst experiences of my life, but also one of the best experiences of my life because rugby ball rocked.
It seems like a time.
I don't want to do that time again as a grown man now, but 22 years old is a really good time.
Speaking of time,
this fight.
This is, boy.
This fight is
a time. This is certainly a time. Josh Van Ray Seruya would have been pretty decent in this spot. But I feel so good about my Lemos bet right now. It just feels so good.
It's winning.
Oh, that was...
You're winning, certainly.
Oh, certainly. 2018, Amanda Lemos, 10-9, without question. Yasmin Lucendo's getting a vet lesson today.
She's learning. The youths are not succeeding. Maybe I'll learn a lesson and start betting on old people this year, but probably not. I'm just going to keep firing money down the drain.
You're doing great at that this year. But the climb is still alive, and that's
Climb is
really
still
the
alive,
most
and that is
important
the
thing.
most important thing. As long as it's live, we're good. Kirk, I played for UGA, so played 15s. We started doing 7s about halfway through my tenure there. So when we started like actually going to 7s tournaments, so I've played some 7s, but not a lot. I was a center for a very short period of time, and then I was a our starting wing for a season, and our starting fullback for my final 2 seasons of college.
Round 3.
AK is about to go 2 for 2 in draft fighters. This is true. Big.
AK is very good at this. It turns out if you draft fighters who win fights, you can
I
be very
really
good
struggle
at
with
this.
drafting fighters who win fights. That's where I struggle. I draft fighters who don't win fights. I'm going to go ahead and say.
All right,
Ray
Lucendo's
Ceruya's
getting
got
after
me
it now.
0
Spinning
points
back fist.
today.
Oh, Lemos just kind of, it wasn't a knockdown, but
Don't call it a comeback, Lucendo. Throw your own spinning wheel kick. Except for now, Lemos knows that she can just get on top, and this is over.
yeah. You got a question. Oh, Lucendo just kind of hosses her down.
This is literally what I thought would happen 10 minutes ago, and you finally do it now. What are we talking about, Yasmin?
It'd be super funny if Keith Peterson just stood it
Finish
up.
it,
Like
Yasmin.
immediately.
You got to finish it. You have to know you have to finish
Yep.
this fight. So, or at least a 10-8. So make it happen. Jared,
It's a good point from John
already.
Anik.
I was primarily a fullback for our last 2 seasons. Or my last 2 seasons, but Georgia rugby team still exists. Passing, a little pass action.
Oh boy.
Get into side control.
Anik makes a good point. He goes, oh, right. Good job by Lemos.
So we'd rather be in top half. More control to drop that ground and pound.
Anik said, look, nothing's really happened here. So there's not a lot of sweat.
Fair point.
Fair point but
I need a lot to happen in the next 3 minutes because I need Lucendo to put some boots down. Get to thumping. Little posture here.
Just hang on, Amanda. I love this.
That is Amanda's
terrific strategy.
Clearly, Amanda's plan.
Just hang on.
Hang up until she postures too high, at which point now we're in side control.
Okay.
But side control
Flip
is a
it right
tough
around.
position to hold.
Oh boy.
Trey Branch, I don't know how many tries I scored. Not like that many. Because I'm fullback. I just don't score that many.
All right,
Like
Lucinda.
5.
Lemos is
4 or 5.
Lemos has snaked her way to the fence. The crowd is just not thrilled with what is happening here.
It's just not.
Even inside control.
It's just not great what's going on right now.
Lemos just okay being in this kind of tough position, just holding the arm of Lucinda. Now she's got her legs trying to get across the face. Oh, look at this. Okay. Just giving her something to think about. Do we have toes in the fence? Kind of, but not fully. Lemos just being the vet here.
There we go. Come on, Lucendo.
Lucendo, I believe, has landed her first 3 strikes of the fight. We got
JR
all right, Lemos. 2 minutes to survive. Come on. Just hang on.
Don't survive. Finish this.
Keith, do a questionable stand-up here. Just a questionable one. I'm not going to agree with it, but I'll take it.
I mean, fine. Like, I understand your position. Don't like it. Because Lucindo's about to get this. Oh, no. Wall walk. We're getting the reversal on this wall walk for sure.
Oh, Lemos, you legend.
Yep.
You
Tough.
absolute oh, and then she hossed right back down.
Yeah. And that's a ball game, boys. Go ahead and get that money gun out.
I'm not gonna shoot it off yet.
Prime it up.
I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Way to represent for us elders. Sometimes you gotta teach the youth a little bit of a lesson.
No.
This ain't a fun lesson. This ain't a lesson anybody's gonna go back and rewatch, but
things were happening. Hey, Tenzin, where were you abroad Peace Corps volunteering? Some friends
Shout out to
did
you,
the Peace
Tenzin.
Corps. Respect it. Couldn't be me. Couldn't have done that. So respect to that effort.
After the Francis Marshall decision, I still am not comfortable.
Who nothing would make me happier than just a stone robbery here.
Oh yeah, there's just no way you just can't do that here.
I mean, she's might have won this round. It's not like Lemos is doing anything with this either. So
Yeah,
it's possible she's won this round. So 29-28. Just need two judges to be corrupt.
it could happen. Lemos standing up for the old guard. That's right, Lucas. That's right.
We don't need the old guard to do anything. They're fine. Go away.
I mean, if Gaethje wants to win, that's totally fine.
Yeah, but like he's
Pereira
gonna not.
Yeah.
I think I'll go 29-28.
I'll say 10-9 Lemos.
It wouldn't shock me if that's a 30-27 for Lemos. But outside of a stone cold robbery, you can dual wield money guns if you feel the need.
I don't think you could do that on this fight. This fight doesn't deserve the dueling guns.
I think that's fair. Tenzin's in Armenia. What are you doing in Armenia?
They stopped the fight 10 seconds early? No way. Did they really do that?
Surely not. They're professionals. I don't think that's going to happen.
That'd be hilarious if they did, though. They're just like, all right, we're done.
Guys, this has been terrible. Let's end the night. Let's be done here.
All right, yeah, this is a bad fight. We are nothing.
So AK is just going to get 2 wins. So he's going to get 200 points and nothing. I guess 250 because he gets the ranked win, the ranked bonus here. Or is that 25? I don't remember how I set up these point scores. Let me look at the criteria. Ranked win is 50. I was correct. So yeah, AK will get 250.
Good night at the office.
A win is a win. This fight did have PFL energy, Philippe.
That is a great
This fight had a lot of PFL energy to it. That is the comment of the day thus far.
Oh my gosh, that is a terrific comment.
That was a really good one.
That is PFL energy. That was a PFL fight.
I needed that.
Come on, Keith.
Why are we taking so long to get the scores?
Let's go.
We know what's happening here.
Is Rogan even in the cage?
He's not trying to talk.
He can't be. Dude. We gotta go. We gotta get right to the lightweights.
Gotta get moving.
Yeah, even Buffer's like, come on. All 3 judges, 30-27. All right, they gave Lucendo
29-28. I think that's probably correct, but yeah,
just gotta make sure.
Woo!
Just gotta make sure. We're 2 for 2. Still undefeated.
Still running a heater.
Still undefeated.
Who do you got next fight? Because people need to be joining in.
I got the under 2.5 in the Turner Bahamondes fight. That is the next bet. Couldn't choose a side here. I just couldn't. Although I feel like Jalen Turner.
My boy.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Mel Gibson. My favorite thing of this year thus far is I went and saw that terrible movie Mel Gibson directed called Flight Risk.
It's so funny.
Was that a
Colby Covington? What is that?
Oh, it's a Donald Trump wearing a black MAGA hat like Elon.
And there's Usman.
And Usman just shaking his head like, I don't know, guys. I don't know.
There's Volk.
I mean, just all the stars. Except for Volk was sitting in Odell Beckham's
seat.
I was about to say, I don't know if anybody else saw that. That was clearly marked Odell Beckham, and Volk is not Odell Beckham.
That's super. Wow. You sit next to Nina Drama, too.
Oh.
All right. Apparently, for all those people who love listening to the scrums backstage, the newest inductee into the UFC Hall of Fame, Robbie Lawler's heading back. So if you got 4 minutes later on, you'll get his honest response to it. So good on him. Do you have any interest as a Robbie Lawler fight watching enthusiast? Do you have any interest in Robbie Lawler fighting Mike Perry in BKFC?
I think I may have been one of the first people to say that should happen. So yes,
okay,
I still am into it.
It appears that's the fight everybody wants. It's just a matter of getting a deal done, and I don't think Robbie Lawler is going to fight again unless it's like for
I'm particularly interested
load
in
of money
because BKFC is an MMA and we can just compartmentalize. And his MMA retirement was so perfect, but BKFC is a different thing, so that's fine. So yeah, I'm I mean, of course I'm going to tune in and watch. I would like that. If it's going to happen, it should happen soon. Lawler is not getting any younger, but I mean, come on. Of course I'm going to tune in for that.
Okay, cool. Because, Alexei Oleinik is fighting BKFC, and it's just like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Well, he's got to get warmed up for those GFL fights coming later this year,
I mean, what are we doing?
But man, people
With Mike's
love
record
to
this
hate.
year, he should putting
Joe,
more
I
than
don't
$5
love to hate
bets.
him. I just hate him. I do not enjoy. I don't hate Michael Chandler because I like it. I just don't like him.
I will say that the bets are upped a little bit more for this card, just because I am on a heater. But yeah, they're not. They're not big buddy bets.
But that's what you do when you're on a heater. Ride the high hand. High hand in a dice game. Clickety, clickety, clack.
Like my little brother is like he likes to play the ponies just about every chance he gets. So we'll discuss. We'll talk about some things. Like we were watching the Hyder Emil fight last week, like on speakerphone as it was happening. He had a dog bet on Hyder Emil, so it was fun, like getting his reaction to how that fight was going. And he had asked me what's the thing you're most confident about when it comes to this main card? I said, Cody Brundage, Julian Marquez under 1.5 rounds. I'm like, just go to town. And boy, did he.
My friends text me something like that today, and I was just like, dude, I don't feel confident about anything on this main card.
Yeah, that was the only thing I felt super confident on. So Yair Rodriguez, Patricio Pitbull, just to show you the depth of UFC 314, is not even a main card fight. That is the featured prelim.
It's very good. It's a very good fight card.
Look at friggin' Alex Pereira. Jesus Christ. That is just terrific vibes right there.
I don't know. I don't really like the fit. I think it's cooler when he's,
Dude, he's like Jesse Katsopoulos right now. Just
I don't know.
Loving it. From Full House, dude.
I never actually watched Full House. I know what
Holy
Full House
shit.
is. Never really watched Full House.
Got the leather jacket, no shirt, the Poeton chain that is probably worth $100,000.
The Poeton chain is obviously a win.
It's sick. Everything about this is sick. And there's Magomed Ankalaev.
I gotta tell you, man, Ankalaev's walking around real confident. So good on him. He clearly thinks he's gonna win this fight.
I mean, he's got that Ray Seruya look to him, so I'm feeling maybe a little bit better right now.
I mean, if he starts backing up and can't score takedowns, it'll look much worse than what happened to Ray Seruya.
Look, man, this is a big important moment for that man because he ain't ever getting another chance to fight for a world title. So he's got to win.
It is very unlikely.
Yeah.
I won't say never because light heavyweight is trash, but it's unlikely.
Yeah, very unlikely.
Jalen Turner, I need you to be good. I need you to be good, Jalen Turner, tonight.
Yeah, we need.
I got a lot of stock invested in you, and it hasn't looked good the last 4 fights, basically.
I'm so supercharged from that fight we just watched.
I mean, I was levitating, spinning back kick KO, Robbie Lawler, and then that fight happened, and I'm just like, yeah.
All right, now we're back. We're back.
Vibes
we
are
got
down
the lightweights.
That's okay.
We got Turner Bahamondes. Just a big moment for Jalen here. Needs this one. I think Jalen, like as a pick, as my pick, I have Jalen club and sub round 2.
I would like that.
Could see that happening.
I think my official pick is knockout, but I don't remember what round I picked it in. I do think he's going to have my belief is that he's going to come out and he gets the fight he wants because Bahamondes won't wrestle him. And Jalen Turner tends to win the fight that he wants.
I like the fact that he took an extended break as well. Made some changes.
Focused on his wrestling, apparently.
Johnny Y drinking non-A Corona tonight. Shout out. The non-alcoholic beer world is like on fire right now.
It's popping off. I don't personally understand it, but whatever floats your boat, man. Like if I'm gonna drink a non-alcoholic beverage, just give me a Coke. It's a delicious beverage.
But there are people
people like it, and I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum.
Because there are people like I'm not I don't drink very much anyways. But at the same time, like I enjoy like the taste of a good IPA, but the NA like IPAs now like taste exactly the same as a regular IPA. It's pretty friggin' wild, man. They've come a long way. They've come a long way.
You know, this is not very manly of me. I do not enjoy beer.
That's
never,
okay.
never really have.
It's all right.
I drink whiskey, so
That's
how we
pretty
solve
manly.
that problem. But have never really enjoyed beer.
Shout out to Megan O'Leary. Congrats to her and Joey B. Both to welcome a child into the world.
Oh, well, congratulations.
I don't know if it's about
them.
to, but they have publicly announced that there's a bun in the oven. So shout out to them.
Bahamondes dancing, singing, celebrating his way as he makes it to the cage.
And as this broadcast started, just to show you how great Megan O'Leary is, they threw to her after they reacted to the 2 fights being canceled and trying to waste all this time before the first fight started at like 7:35. Megan O'Leary's doing like just a talk back with the, and then literally like 5 minutes later, she's on screen again. This time she's up top on the desk with Dominic Cruz.
She's working.
And freaking Chael Sonnen.
She's out there working.
I'm like, man, she is just all over the place. Good on her. Here comes Ignacio Bahamondes.
Oh, look at old Bilal.
Bilal in the
freshly flagged Bilal Muhammad.
See? Everyone, we said
out.
it. BTL, we said it. Let's not
I was fairly
too crazy
yet that it was not intentional.
Yeah.
At least not from Dana's perspective.
Yeah.
It'd be a really weird thing for him to do. And Bilal Muhammad, Palestinian flag.
Talk amongst yourselves.
We will, as Bahamondes is in the checkpoint. Let's see what the chat has to say. One, chat, what do you guys got on this? And anything else? What's going on? Talk to the chat. I just see booty rash, and I don't know what that means, so I'm going to ignore it because don't care for that. Don't care for booty rash. Respect Casey. Is the pay-per-view broken? I've been seeing some comments in the chat that some people are having tough times buying it. I don't have our pay-per-view is working fine. I have no ability to solve this for you, so sorry for you. Guys, how long till the main event? Well, we are in the feature fight, so the main event will come along in roughly an hour from this point in time, give or take. Bahamondes is in the cage, and Jalen Turner is now making his walk. He is a little less upbeat, though still, good vibes. Slapping hands, singing whatever his walkout song is. I cannot hear it. Anthony Adamo, Jed what? Jed what, Anthony? Jed what? Is King Green good? A good win, or is he washed? Probably a little bit of both. I think it's still a good win. Definitely think King Green is not at his best anymore.
But like you said earlier, King Green is still one of the 25 best lightweights in the world, which is like the 12th best fighter in most other men's divisions outside of maybe featherweight and bantamweight.
I mean, yes, very much. I've actually never had bottle. Maybe it's untrue. I've definitely heard about the bottle Coke with a lime thing before. I don't remember having it. I feel like I would. I mean, like the Mexican Coke, like the bottled Mexican Coke is like the best beverage on earth. So though apparently people really took umbrage with my Krispy Kreme as the pinnacle of donuts.
They really?
Friend of the show, Brian Campbell, came at me and was like, trash opinion. I was like, you eat literal trash, so why would we judge anything you're saying here? But maybe I'll try it. It can't be bad. It's got Coke in it. Coke's the best.
Touche.
Jed, I tried quitting rugby in school, but my coach said I had the build for it. I was fat and couldn't do hockey instead. Hey, look. But we need props. Props are tough to come by. You got to get those big boys to really anchor you down. I didn't start playing rugby until college. I was a good soccer player my whole life and wrestled. And I went to college and
the Rocky Mountains.
Started playing rugby.
Yeah, where's everybody at? San Fran? You got the tail of the tape? These are two large individuals.
The two tall, both tied for the tallest active UFC lightweights at 6'3".
Both 6'3". San Diego.
Big
A lot of
fellas.
Californians here.
Big fellas.
Jalen Turner, 77-inch reach advantage.
Look, Matthew Galbraith, I think
Reach.
you're trash.
Costa Rica, Denver.
You're trash, Matthew Galbraith, because Krispy Kreme is unreal.
Sony Sports Network India channel.
Anthony Adamo, I did wrestle. I didn't say I was
Easy.
good at it, but I did wrestle.
Krispy Kreme is trash. It's not trash.
It's the best. Of course, it's not trash. It is the best.
At Publix, you can go. They bring in daily Krispy
Okay.
Kremes. They bring in like
They're
dozens.
they're not as good, but you can still do it. And then there's like 10 seconds in like the microwave.
Scotland, let's go.
Scotland, all right.
Nacho. What?
Wade, a super chat came in from Wade, and I think it's for you, so it'll come up. You can see it in a second. But currently, we're getting our fighter announcements here. Man,
Wade,
Chile has turned out.
here's a super chat. Big fan of what y'all do, Mike. What was your thought on AK getting mad at Jed for saying that's truth about it, Fiziev, earlier this week? We talking about BTL when he was on last week? My thought
This is
was
true.
My thought was, okay, I did not expect
Out
an
of
actual
nowhere.
argument to happen on this show.
I was so caught off guard by his like fire out of nowhere. AK, he lulls you in, and then sometimes he just comes at you. You don't know how to deal with him.
It's like every fourth or fifth appearance, AK comes on and just brings it. Most boring location yet, Birmingham, Alabama.
Hey,
That's where Michael Jordan played baseball.
I go to Birmingham every year for a golf trip, every single summer. It's not a great place, but it has
They
a
have good
special
golf?
attachment to my heart. So they have a bunch of courses on the Robert Trent Jones golf course.
All right, here we go.
But let's talk about this fight
Yeah.
when we talk
57,
about my mediocre
56,
golfing.
55, 54.
Oh, I mean, chucking them
Oh, we're
right
chucking
away,
'em.
boys. We're
This is
getting
great.
right after
We
it.
love this as an under better.
Oh, let's go.
We love
Jalen
this as an
Turner
under
marched
better.
right across, and Bahamondes was like, bet, let's go. Look at, I mean, these are just not lightweights.
Giants.
They are just not lightweights.
Ooh, Turner lands. Oh, Nacho lands.
Nacho with them right. Oh, good,
Oh, Turner.
good inside from Turner.
This fight rules already. We're 30
I mean,
seconds
this
in.
is the
Oh,
the energy. Can you feel the vibes just lift up after the perfectly quality, competent fight before this?
big leg
good,
kick.
Good kick from
I think
Turner
it is quite fair to say that
there.
more significant strikes.
Bahamondes tries to take him down. He's already
Yep.
shook. And
Oh,
Jalen
boy,
Turner
Turner's
on
on
top of
top.
you is a bad time.
It's bad
It's
time.
a bad time. Man's very long. He got long, shifty arms.
Okay, this isn't great for the underbet.
Oh, here we go.
This isn't great.
Into
for the
full
underbet.
guard. Oh, this is fine, babe. We're good.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna Bilal trying to coach. Might want to get some separation. Maybe stand this back up.
Anthony Adamo, BJ is my favorite fighter of all time. Habib would beat the hell out of BJ. The prime versions of them.
Oh,
And I love BJ, but we saw that fight. It was called GSP. He's just way bigger than BJ and incredibly good at grappling.
Bahamondes throwing some elbows off of his back.
I mean, this is getting less good for your under as Bahamondes is real. Oh, he's about to hit the sweep. Oh, he tried to electric chair him. Oh, that was fun. Oh, good elbows from the bottom here.
Okay.
Really nice elbows, really making him work for it. Bahamondes being tricky.
There's not a lot happening right now. It was fun on the feet. This is not as fun.
Oh,
Stand it up.
Oh,
We got an arm.
Also, Dalton, there is some delay on what we're watching and what you see for us.
That's just YouTube.
That's how YouTube works.
Oh,
That triangle's in, trying to get it locked in.
oh my God.
Jalen, this is so bad.
This is terrible.
Jalen, this is he's tapping.
He tapped. Oh my God.
Jalen Turner, I mean,
Unbelievable.
smash that under. I never would have thought it would have come off the back. I mean, incredible performance from Bahamondes.
That's the
Nacho.
problem. It's official.
Nacho's ranked dude.
It's
Ranked dude
official.
on Tuesday.
229. 2 minutes, 29 seconds, round number 1.
I mean, he kept splaying the legs out, and Turner kept not squaring his hips, and finally got punished. What a performance by Bahamondes. I really thought Jalen Turner was getting this one done.
I felt pretty good about Jalen as well. Because I felt like the grappling was
big
advantage for Jalen. But I knew this takedown
that's just
was a bad
so
idea.
bad from Turner. That is so bad from Turner.
Yeah, this is just...
He just dove himself into that and
What are
is
we
not doing any good, no good outcome right now. And now he's just already locked up. Oh, it might be time. Might be time to get
Welty?
off. Might be time for me to abandon
No way.
him.
You can't.
That's a disappointing performance from Jalen Turner.
Yeah, I assume you just didn't see that coming at all.
I mean, so not in that way. Like, thought Bahamondes could certainly win. Didn't think it would just be
The takedown was just questionable to begin
just
with.
a bad finish for Turner.
He was
So
doing really good Turner was doing well on the feet.
yeah, tough scenes.
I didn't think
A great performance from Bahamondes.
Yeah, dude's
What's
real
Turner?
good.
I think Turner's ranked like 10 right now, isn't he?
No.
13. Sorry, he's
Okay.
13.
Well,
So Bahamondes is going to be 13.
Here's the big question, though. Who's he gonna? Ignacio's got to drop a name here.
Oh, he really should
He's
have
gotta
somebody to
drop a
call
name.
out.
Don't Bilal it and call out for somebody who you have no chance of getting.
Moicano?
Don't hate it.
I don't know that they give him because they kind of
I actually like him
a little bit.
I would actually like him calling out Mauricio Hoofy right now.
That would be a fun ass fight.
That's just a
That'd be
good ass
fun ass fight.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Good win.
that's a great performance.
Look at his body just from like
Very-
one
very
kick,
red.
dude. Hell of a performance, man. This guy's
Can't do nothing but take that off to him, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Lightweights rule, and that's that.
Lightweights do rule. Gamrot is the call out, says Eric Bowe. Okay. I mean,
I actually love the game. That's actually
I respect
that'd
it.
be a great call out because no one wants to fight Gamrot.
Correct.
What a moment it is for Ignacio Bahamondes. Gets it done.
Jalen Turner is just significantly bigger than welterweight champion Bilal Muhammad.
Yes.
As they're back there talking.
Bilal is yelling
Animatedly
at him.
talking.
Yeah.
Like
Bilal's is an excitable
positively.
guy. Yeah.
They're not like he's not yelling, but he's
Security's like, get out of here. Like, let him go. I wonder if Bilal's like, dude, come train with me. Seriously. Like, come train with me. We'll get you there.
I just think he might not have it. Jalen Turner, because all of his issues have really been IQ wise, and he
Mondays
just
by
might not have the
submission
brain.
plus 1100.
Yeah, it was just not a thing. And now we advance. Because, like, look at this. He's out of trouble, and then just for some reason, he's postured up and then postures down into a triangle. I think it's possible that Jalen Turner just does not have the mental game for being a high-level mixed martial artist. A lot of physical tools. But, like, the Moicano fight, if he had just tried to finish him, probably could have.
Dude, there's some Bing rips happening outside.
People
my
are
house right
people
now.
are partying in the neighborhood.
It's happening. Might get a little CH here. Some giggles. But that is some potent, promising stuff.
It's letting
there.
itself be known.
Yeah. By the way, I missed it. Did he call anybody out? Chat, please let me know.
I was not paying attention. Did he call anybody out, chat?
Yeah, I was getting the munchies.
I mean, I'm really thinking about those mozzarella sticks now. Like, give your boy a mozzie stick.
That's just ripping through here. I'm not even gonna close this window. How about that? Let's just
Let's
let it be.
And now we're into the big stuff.
Now we're about to watch Justin Gaethje fight Rafael Fiziev again.
Man, it would be cool if I lost this bet too. I mean, it wouldn't. I'm actually really
It
in
would be
shape.
pretty cool.
I'm in
honestly.
shape for an offer right now, which is not my favorite thing in the world.
We just gotta keep this streak alive here. We gotta keep it going. There's the Zuck man.
Chairman and CEO of Meta. Huh,
Jameer
that is
Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs. And there's Odell.
Yeah, he got a seat
I wonder if Volt got out of his chair.
Yeah. There's Diego Lopez. Just a giant man.
The man behind him looks like Ray Seruya.
It might be.
It's clearly not. No, it's Ray Seruya had his hair braided.
Yeah, that's true.
Also just got in a fist fight, and that dude clearly wasn't. Looked just like him.
Turner to BKFC?
Nah, I think they're not going to fire Jalen Turner. They like him enough. Probably we'll see.
Does he go to welterweight now?
Probably worthwhile to change it up. Welterweight just has a long history of lightweights being really successful there, and Jalen Turner should probably try and replicate that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like, that's just bad fight IQ. Just straight up.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's Gaethje doing handstand push-ups.
He's doing handstand push-ups and backflips before he walks out.
Sacred, I do not smoke Cubans. If I do engage in any sort of that activity, Marlboro Reds, baby.
Like your boy Carlos Prates.
Got to. I mean, that's the realness.
Just darts.
Honestly, it's just that's what my parents smoked growing up. And so.
There's Fiziev. We're going to see him make the walk for the first time in a long ass time.
Fun braids.
18 months. Yeah,
Fiziev,
I like him.
Just lose. I have a bet on you, so don't. Also, you're on my fantasy team. I really need points. But lose. Yeah. Just lose. I thought you were fighting Gamrot and when I drafted you, so. Ooh, Turner versus Leal is a fun fight. Wouldn't hate that at all.
Ooh.
Matt, that's a good call.
That is good.
If he is going to go up, I think that would be a really great choice.
I might steal that as my wild card pick on to the next one tomorrow.
Another Assassin's Creed dropping.
Okay.
I mean, I enjoy the AC games. They're all the same, but they do it in different locations. So it's fun.
We're about to watch Justin Gaethje fight.
We are.
I believe this will be the first time we've gotten to watch Justin Gaethje fight on a watch party.
Joshua Ash, my background does not prevent me from admitting to crimes. I'm not a licensed lawyer, so I can admit to all crimes. There's nothing that can be done about it. Jed has the IQ of a cactus. I feel like I'm a little better than a cactus.
I mean...
And I am definitely not man enough to drink whiskey neat. I try. Like, I'm trying to get myself to that. No, I need a little help. Something. Any kind of a cushion needs to be in there.
Yeah.
Even if it's water, I can pull off a whiskey and water, but I'm just not cool enough to do whiskey neat.
Oh,
one day.
Jed, this is your kind of question. Who has worse fight IQ in lightweight, Michael Chandler or Jalen Turner?
This is definitely Jalen Turner. Michael Chandler has the smarts to cheat. Jalen Turner could have just kicked Bahamondes in the balls.
Super funny. That's very funny.
Like, if you look at his losses, a lot of them they're not, he just wasn't making great choices. And this one particularly, he put himself in that triangle, concerned that he just doesn't have the mentality for this. But he's still young, man. He's still 28, 29.
Oh, guys, stop the presses. Jeez, there's your banner for next week. Marvin Vettori, Roman Dolidze 2. Headlines at the world's mightiest Apex. For the first ever mightiest Apex card. This is your main event.
It's as mighty as it gets.
Boy, yikes.
Marvin Vettori admitting he did not realize he was fighting this Roman is one of the best things. It makes me so happy. Oh, it's that Roman? Shit. Why am I fighting him again? I thought I was fighting the other dude named Roman.
Fiziev's not even in the top 10 in the UFC's rankings? Okay. I mean, it makes sense.
He fell off. He just hadn't fought in forever.
It's probably 11 or 12. He's 11. Okay. Maybe if I could just look at the screen a little lower.
Jay, I prefer bourbon and ginger. That is my drink of choice. Bourbon and sweet tea if I'm really getting southern as hell with it.
Mike Heck is a Boston diehard. How are you feeling about Brad Marchand getting traded? Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough,
I don't know shit about hockey, and I was like, dude, that seems weird. What are we doing here, huh?
Marchand is that dude who every other team... What? John Morgan just confirmed Jalen has just retired. I mean, how...
Let me confirm that via the old Twitter machine. Oh, well, yeah, that does appear to be a thing that is happening. I would fundamentally not believe that that's going to because it's in May. I'm sad after that loss at all. Like he was joking around with Bilal Muhammad.
He seemed, yeah.
So like it's possible that this was
You think that's why maybe Bilal was getting animated? He let Bilal know he was retiring?
maybe. And maybe it was just like, I don't have it. This isn't for me. The thing about Jalen Turner, as you talk to him, he clearly has a lot of other interest, focus in life. And maybe he's just like, yeah, you know what?
Not Get a little behind the scenes thanks to the UFC's Instagram.
Ooh,
he's got the hat on, Jed. Got the hat.
Guy with a V in his name and
he's
the
about
hat.
To walk.
Good things are going to happen. Happy trails to you, Jalen Turner, if you are retiring. I think we must take John Morgan, good reporter, good dude. Yeah. Don't have any reason to believe that John Morgan would be falsely reporting shit. So,
well, I mean, he probably literally just spoke
the thing
to
is,
him.
Like, yeah. So I'm going to assume that is in fact real. And
Justin Gaethje time. It's Justin Gaethje time. Happy trails to Jalen Turner.
You're going to go down as one of my bigger misses with how your career ended.
Who's bigger, Jalen Turner or Jake Matthews?
Jake Matthews is a bigger one.
Yeah,
Jake Matthews is a bigger one. But
Mayra Bueno Silva.
Jalen Turner could have gotten there. We still had time.
Yeah, that's true.
He just didn't. But so it goes.
This is one of those weird types of pay-per-view broadcasts where the UFC has to like waste more time because these fights are ending really quickly.
Jay, you can't.
First round finishes.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking to the chat. Jay, you can't do Irish whiskey. Doesn't work. You got to be bourbon if you're doing it with sweet tea. There's too much sugar in the two together. It works. Irish whiskey, no, it's not going to hit.
Yeah.
Ireland doesn't know what sweet tea is. Why would you mix their whiskey with your beverages?
And don't drink proper number 12.
Still never had it because I've heard nothing but bad things about it. I pitched a long time ago, and I then pitched when we started doing this. I strongly want to do MMA product review like segment of just like, all right, let's try the rum, let's try the McGregor, let's try all the various MMA fighter things and do like a review. That got nowhere. And I was like, can we just do it on air? Like if I buy the Aljo's rum, can we drink it here? They're like, no, you can't drink on air. I was like, well, party poopers. So I got to figure out a way to do this, and then I'll have proper 12, and I can give you my true and honest opinion of it.
We did Justin Gaethje's, or not just Dustin Poirier's hot sauce, just like poured it down.
Yeah, they'd let you do the hot sauce if we did this, but they're not going to let us apparently drink on air, which
that's okay.
I mean, I get it. I'm not happy about it, but I get it.
We're about to see the arrival of the very smiling, very happy.
He's got a V in his name and a fun hat. Can't be defeated. I genuinely believe Fiziev is the most difficult test for Islam Makhachev if he can find a way to get a title fight. I've thought that for a while. Just super athletic,
excellent
very good defensive wrestler, real fast, power in his hands. I would still certainly pick Makhachev to win, but I think he gives him the best fight at lightweight of the current crop of dudes. So, I
would still favor Sarukian, but Fiziev is.
I would love to watch Fiziev and Sarukian fight. That would be. I'd be very interested.
I'm sure those two have trained together quite a bit. Over in Thailand, both repped by the. I mean, by the great Daniel Rubenstein.
Surely they must have, right? Yeah, like doing the time.
I would say they would still fight each other. I don't think they're like best buds or anything.
Dalton Trumbo, yes, because Gaethje was the interim lightweight champion. If Khabib was not the champ, he would have held the belt.
Fiziev,
so Luke Thomas and two other dudes drinking. Yes, pregame preview. I was almost. I've been on one of those before. I may end up on one of them again. Knock on wood. Tell them, and I will go, and maybe they will allow me to buy Funk Harbor rum. That's what it's called, which is a really good name, frankly, for rum.
It is.
And I'm just genuinely interested in seeing how Aljo's rum is.
Fiziev's 6 first-round finishes, 8 wins by knockout. 4th most significant body strikes in a lightweight fight at 52.
Versus Justin
And he did
Gaethje.
it against Justin Gaethje.
Man pumps the body a lot.
He sure does. That was a terrific performance from Fiziev as well. There are a lot of people who felt he won that fight.
We love Brutus with a super chat.
In your free time, listen to the album Hide by a Turgo Loopy. No, I don't know them. M. Schilling, just trust me. Every track goes hard AF.
I'm looking up who a Turgo Loopy is. It's a musical band per Wikipedia, which is terrific. Way to go. Folk music.
Okay.
I can mess with some folk.
I can party with folk.
Okay.
All right. If Justin loses, does he
look? We love Brutus. I'll give it a shot. I have a 4-hour drive back to Atlanta in 12 hours, so I could do that.
Brian K asks, if Justin Gaethje loses, does he also hang them up tonight?
I think not. And that is a change of opinion from the start of the week. Talked about a little bit yesterday on the preview show, Mike. The way Gaethje has carried himself this week, all of his answers like, hey, why'd you accept this fight? Like, we know why you're fighting Dan Hooker. Why stay on when Hooker falls out? And he's like, because I love fighting. I just love fighting. And maybe if he gets brutally knocked out again, like he has to really reconsider for his physical health and well-being. But certainly, if he wins or loses a competitive split decision, I think not, because I think that he just loves this. I don't think we've got too much longer, but I do think that he is now at a stage where he's just like, I love this. I want to enjoy this for as long as I can, because in the not too distant future, he will never get to do it again. And Gaethje is a fighter who I don't worry about his after career, because I don't know, you just shouldn't. But his fighting style is so unique. He clearly loves fighting in a different kind of a way. And there's he can't train. He can't just go to the gym and be like, hey, let's spar and I'll get that same feeling as the way he fights. So yeah. I think he should go until he really doesn't want to do it even a little bit anymore.
Jason says, hey guys, Justin being an underdog despite the fight on short notice, thoughts? That's why I have a bet on Justin Gaethje, is because he's an underdog.
And you're still still just rolling when you're with your main card pay-per-view bets this year. I think that it makes sense. Their first fight was extremely competitive. Many people thought Fiziev won. Justin Gaethje is 2 years older, or a year and a half older, whatever it is, coming off a devastatingly brutal knockout loss. I think it makes sense, but I desperately hope I'm wrong. I hope Justin boops Fiziev. It would be the best. And I'll be happy to lose this bet that I have. I'll even be happy to lose the fantasy points that I would get from Fiziev here.
One way or the other, I'm going to make a valiant attempt at a swing rounds with Justin Gaethje before the year is over. There are a couple fighters that I want to do it with. Gaethje is one. Derek Lewis is another. Derek Lewis is apparently a big golfer now. Or at least he's getting into it.
My golf game was in a better shape than it's in right now, but can't wait to do it.
Yeah. Mine's coming around a little bit more. It's just this game, fucking golf, man.
This golf is terrible. I can't hit the ball anymore. It's terrible. It's really annoying.
I played with you last year.
I was so good when we played last year. It was literally the best I've been playing ever. And my handicap steadily all the way until September of last year came down. I was just on the cusp of single digits. And now I'm back to a 13 and I can't make contact. I am lost. It feels terrible. The winter break did not do me good.
Security trying to get in between them, but then they don't realize these two really like each other.
Yeah, they don't need it. They've been super cool all week.
Yeah, I mean,
and we're gonna go in and try and kill each other, but he's cool. I like him. Respect him. He took the fight. He didn't have to.
I am very curious to see how Rafael Fiziev reacts when he gets kicked in the leg, because you bet your sweet bippy he is going to get kicked in the legs a whole bunch.
Didn't think of that at all, and that is real. Coming off the leg injury, and this is Justin Gaethje. That could, maybe I just overlooked that, and Justin Gaethje is going to win, and that would make my heart really happy. It would also be cool if Justin Gaethje just started jabbing before the 11th minute of the fight.
Hey, listen, we're getting WSOF Justin Gaethje tonight. We're not getting UFC Justin Gaethje. Although both rock.
I mean, there's no bad version. Justin Gaethje is like pizza, sex, and Reese's. There's no bad one. You know?
Oh man. Come on now.
Dylan, so we're clear. I said I had a very small bet on King Green and I expected to lose. The value wasn't even there, but
It seemed like there was
I
some
want to
value
be
there.
clear. Like what I thought it was. I was incorrect. But I feel like I was a lot of other bets I've given for this week you could be more mad at than that one.
Yeah. There was
basically every other bet because I haven't won one yet. So here we go.
There were two fights that people thought had significant value, and both there sure wasn't.
Does Fiziev jump to 3 if he wins? That's where Gaethje is. I think not.
I don't think he will.
Just because he is also coming off sort of a long layoff. I think what will happen is Gaethje will drop a little.
They'll get
and Fiziev. Poirier will bump up. Fiziev will jump to 5, like probably.
He'll be in the top 5 certainly.
And Gaethje will drop down a little bit. I think that's how they'd end up handling it. But you never know.
Jalen Turner officially retired.
I know, Dylan. I'm just hanging fun. Hey, happy
told
trails.
Aaron Bronstetter as well.
Happy trails.
Yep.
Wonder if it's like an Anthony Johnson situation. He's like, yeah, I already have a plan of doing something else and just was running this out to do it.
He always said he was like a better skateboarder than he was a fighter. So
I've heard.
Maybe he's got some deals. Maybe he's got some deals set up in place.
All right, boys. Time to lock in.
Jason Herzog. So you know a single point will not be taken in this fight. It can't happen.
Man, I really miss shooting the money gun, but I don't want to shoot it now.
It's too bad you're not going to be able to shoot it at all tonight.
You're
going to lose this bet. You're going to lose the main event bet.
At this point, I'd be comfortable because I don't want to win either of my next 2 bets. I am
all right, here we go. 58,
57,
57, 6, 5,
Gaethje
4. Here we go.
Do we see wrestling Gaethje tonight? First and only takedown I believe he's ever attempted.
We have a leg kick.
Justin, jab. Use your jab. It's a very good jab. You have one of the better jabs when you throw it. You just don't ever do it.
A lot of stance switching.
Feeling things out. Easing our way into it.
Yep.
Fiziev hasn't fought in
throwing leg kicks,
7 years.
Oh.
Fiziev backing a good leg kick.
Oh,
Fiziev with a takedown. Sort of a right hand off a leg kick, off balance Gaethje, and Fiziev in top position now. And Gaethje
just terrific. Big knee from Fiziev.
Oh, and another good knee inside from Fizz.
Gaethje's pissed off.
Oh, leg kick. Fizz catches the leg kick. Apparently, what a Granby roll from Gaethje. Gaethje hit him. Oh, reverse triangle.
No friggin' way.
This is
what is happening?
Oh, nasty elbow. And now Gaethje's having to roll over, but he's locked in this wonky ass reverse triangle. And Fizz is just sitting on his head right now, basically.
This is torture.
I mean, there's no escape. And Fizz can just sit here and beat the hell out of Gaethje's body.
Oh my God. This is nuts.
If Fizz was more of a submission.
Oh, Gaethje's out. Gaethje's out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gaethje's out, but that was fun.
Another good knee.
Fizz.
I love what Fiziev's doing right now.
Fizz brought a new answer to the low kick, and it's throw the right hand, catch the kick, and go for it. All right. Didn't see that wrinkle coming, but that's fun.
Damn. Gaethje's his gun shied a little bit.
I mean, Fizz feeling himself.
Fiziev looks so calm.
He always comes out real strong, and this is no exception.
Man, Gaethje looks. This is about as gun shy as I've seen Justin Gaethje in a long time.
Because he can't go to his leg kicks because he's done it twice and been tackled both times as a result. But he still could go. Also, just jab. Nice little jab cut.
Jab uppercut.
Just jab, Justin. That's what we do. Get that lead hand going.
Right hand comes up a little short.
Halfway mark.
Good start for Rafael Fiziev.
Very good start.
Fiziev so focused.
I mean, pace has really settled in here to very slow.
You feel like Fiziev has been just rewatching the Gaethje fight every day of his life, because it just kind of just seems that way with how excited he was about this. Fiziev throws an uppercut,
is really just looking almost exclusively to counter, and Justin's giving him nothing right now.
Yep. All right, we got a little
just
collision.
Wants
Good.
to throw that right hand when Justin commits to anything. Nice little tie up.
Oh, short little uppercut from Gaethje.
Yep. And get this infighting going.
Good knee from Fiziev.
Really good knee to the body.
Good rip from Gaethje.
Really good knee to the body from Fiz.
Both guys separate. Both guys throw big shots. Both guys come up short. 90
good
seconds. Good body kick from Fiziev. Oh, good left hand from Fiziev. Oh, another nice body kick from Fiziev.
He's talking a little duck under from Gaethje. I mean, you're going to see a knee from Fiz here, almost certainly. As soon as they've been getting into this position, he's been working knees to the body.
Gaethje was ready for that
Hand fighting, head fighting. Double unders.
Gaethje's got him up against the fence. Let's see if Gaethje can do something in this final 63 seconds.
Elbow.
Short little left hand from Gaethje. Oh, good right hand on the break.
On the break from Gaethje.
He's got 50 seconds to steal this one. Let's see. Yeah, great start from Fiziev.
Needs something really big here.
Oh, Fiziev slips. Oh, good right hand from Justin. That was the best shot of the fight so far. Fiziev's right eye.
Fiziev's right eye does look a little wonky. You can't tell.
Just looks swollen, like a black eye. Just a little bruising. Swole.
Gaethje hits real hard, so that's fair.
He sure does. 20 seconds.
And Gaethje's
shooting.
Gaethje's shooting.
Grabs a foot. Lands an uppercut. Oh, big right hand from Gaethje.
Gaethje mixing things in now with the shots here.
Fiziev takes a big look at the clock. He is taking this fight on short notice.
So the question is, Fiziev first round was always going to be his best, I think. And he gets it.
It's a hell of a fun round right there. Different kind of round. 10-9 Fiziev.
A little bit of blood on Fiziev, like maybe just the bridge right there. 10-9 Fiziev, certainly.
Great round.
I think undeniably it's a 10-9
round.
Fiziev. Let's see where we go from here.
Him looking up at the clock makes me feel a little better. I wasn't liking what we were seeing early on there as a Gaethje backer, but
I mean, yeah. And he's taking some deep breaths in the corner here. And frankly, that pace was not particularly high in the first round. So
there's a lot of grappling in that round.
And there's also a lot of not doing things. But I do love this wrinkle from Fiz. Every time he throws, I'm going to catch and try and dump him.
That is mean
wild. Shit. The 12-6 elbow, I didn't think of that at all.
Bam! That is a beautiful knee. The 12-6 elbow
to the body from sort of mixed positioning is a really good weapon. It's a really good addition with that.
Yep, little welt on the right eye of Fiziev. Little welt. We're good. Round two.
57, 56, 55. Gaethje back to the center, and Justin, just get that jab going, baby. Get that jab going.
Switching stances.
Fiz taking some breaths in here.
He sure is.
Short notice maybe really is a thing for him.
Yeah.
See if he slows down, but he's breathing.
Oh, good combination. Right whose toe is that?
I don't know whose toe that is, but that's gross.
I mean, there's some skin hanging.
I mean, yeah, that's just a big chunk of skin is off of it.
Can't tell.
I can't really truly hear the broadcast.
I would say probably
a sneaky little left. Oh, I think that's.
We got a ding kick.
I think we went a little low on that kick. I mean,
Gaethje ain't taking 5.
Sure shouldn't when Fiziev is maybe getting tired. You got to keep pedaling down here.
You got to go.
2,000 people who have joined us. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it.
Yeah. It
wasn't hard, but that
wasn't
for sure.
Wasn't Petrosian on Bruno Pereira earlier in the night, but
Fiziev
is throwing as hard as he can right now. I like the little short jabs to the chest.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Good right
Gaethje
hand
with a
from
great
Gaethje
counter right.
inside. Fiziev, a little choppy leg kick there. Eh?
Yep.
Oh, good body shot.
Love
from
the rip
Fiziev.
to the body.
Man, that's one of the things I really like about Fiziev is he works the body a lot.
He does.
And I just have a huge soft spot in my heart for people who attack the body.
Gaethje the right hand.
Getting a bit out.
Oh,
Wow, good right hand.
good right from Gaethje.
Now Gaethje
Jab to the
jabbing.
body. Fiziev comes up short on a leg kick. Fiziev's slipping a little bit. There's a lot of slipperiness going on. Oh, Gaethje,
right
nice
hand.
counter hand again.
Oh, good combination.
Gaethje.
Let's go, Justin. Set the tone, boys. Who's going to set it?
Fiziev just looks so mean.
Fiziev does look mean. I am starting to be confident in saying Fiziev is managing his energy output. Ooh,
that was a
little
nice
head kick effort from Fizz, though.
That was a good shot. It was like right to the armpit of Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje keeps having to adjust his left
I like the
glove.
feints from Gaethje.
Oh, nice
right hand over the top.
hand
Oh,
and
big uppercut.
Ooh, good little infighting work there from Justin.
Yeah. Oh, what happened there?
I don't know. He took like a weird step and looked back at his foot, and Justin almost did. Oh,
what a right hand.
Good right hand. Fizz also almost killed him with that.
Oh, good right hand from
right
Gaethje.
hand. Gaethje's landing that chopping right hand when Fizz ducks down left.
Yep.
But
another one.
And I mean, that's one of Gaethje's signature punches, but he's really finding a home for that chopping right hand. Significant strike count.
Gaethje checked that leg kick. Oh, good shot from Gaethje. He's definitely I'm not going to say the quicker
right
fighter,
hand
but
inside.
I like the rips to the body. Yeah. Good right hand over the top from Gaethje.
That right hand is really finding the left side of Fiziev's head a lot.
Gaethje,
I agree, Jermaine.
favorite.
I think Justin is really starting to get the timing, and that's given Fiziev a lot of problems. Fiziev is also not a brilliant tactical fighter. He never has been. And doesn't make a ton of adjustments. And so if Gaethje can start...
that was a nice step in knee
though. Oh!
Gaethje floors him! He floors him!
Baby! Do it! Finish this boy! Get him! Guillotine! Submission! First of your career! Come on, Justin!
If he subs him.
Come on, Justin! Justin, come on!
I don't think he's doing it.
Come on!
I think he's just happy to sit right here.
Oh, he dropped his ass with an uppercut and can't finish him. Come on, Justin!
I think Trevor's telling him to stand. Oh!
I mean, he should be telling him to stand up right now. He just dropped his ass with an uppie.
Oh, he really wants to sub him.
I mean, look at this uppercut. That's as
Bam.
clean as you can get one. Front headlock series, just working those old school shots. Fiziev up to a foot. Right hand.
Good right hand.
Come on, Justin. 20 seconds. Some wobbly legs. This man doesn't want to be there. He don't want to be there, Justin. Come on. Oh, that's a terrific effort from Fizz.
Head kick from Fiziev.
Back him up. Get a little respect.
6.
Let me clear the cobwebs.
Gaethje just missed that kick.
That, baby.
Wow.
10-8 Gaethje.
It should be.
10-8
Yeah,
Gaethje.
10-8.
19-18 Gaethje overall. I mean, look at this
that
uppercut.
Is just
with
sick.
The hand behind the head, just boom. Get him. Get him. That's my boy, Michael. Oh.
That was sick. Fiziev's
I mean, it's probably not going to get better for Fiziev, who I think is clearly slowing down and getting tired, and also just got concussed.
Yes. And Trevor Whitman's just saying everything Justin needs to hear right now.
Whoo, come on, Justin. Let's go, baby.
Crowd going bananas.
Miss America with a tiara and a sash in the front row.
What is happening?
I don't know anything that's happening, man.
Here we go. Glove touch.
That is true.
Underway.
I haven't really noticed it. Why are there not UFC logos on Justin's gloves?
Interesting.
Good little lead left from Justin.
Oh,
I mean, when they collide, it used to be Fizz was getting those knees.
Good left hand from
now
Fiziev.
Justin is putting hooks and uppercuts in combination and just
a little spin
wheel
kick from Fiziev. All right.
Everybody feeling the wheel kick tonight.
Yeah, Mauricio Ruffy just getting
Just
everybody on board.
Inspiring people to start wheeling and dealing, man.
Good jab from Gaethje.
Just keep jabbing, kid. Oh,
Good
good
kick
inside
from
low kick
Fiziev.
from Fizz. Fizz trying to put some heat on some shots right now.
Oh, Gaethje rips to the body and then comes over.
Oh, good.
Uppercut from Gaethje. Leg kick from Gaethje. Is that an eye poke?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he's just clearing some sweat out of his eye.
Okay. I thought Gaethje like poked himself for a second.
Oh,
big right hand. Oh, he almost
good
did it
left
again.
hook from Fizz there.
I thought Gaethje got him.
Oh,
Good
Fizz.
rip to the body. He is.
I mean,
Gaethje keeps playing with that right eye. Oh, Fiziev. Good rip to the body. Oh.
Fizz is just kicking so much with that left leg now. Body and head.
Gaethje is not looking very
Something is
comfortable.
amiss.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we're back.
We're
I think we're
back?
back. I think we're so back.
Terrific.
I think we're so back. Okay.
We're back as
142,
Gaethje
141,
has
140.
slowly pulled
Sorry.
ahead in this round.
Yes, he has. Sorry about that.
Fizz came out early, but sort of slowed down, and Gaethje just keeps putting the pressure on him and hitting him a bunch.
Yes.
Fizz is still working that body.
128, 127, 26, 25. We're back.
This is just Gaethje dogging Fizz out right now, basically, of like, I can go harder for longer, be more miserable than you. Good right hand.
Good right hand from Gaethje. Okay.
Fizz tired.
Good jab from Gaethje. Oh,
good.
what an uppercut.
Oh,
Gaethje's
and
gonna take
into
him down.
oh man, how do you not finish that double? You
Wow,
were so clean.
Fiziev, you are an animal. Just hang out here, Justin. I'm okay with
honestly,
that.
you can never be
This is
super
still
confident.
Yeah, it's still a little hairy. I feel a little better than I did.
Yeah, you should never be
3 minutes
super
ago.
confident, but man, I am really
32
close
to
going
31. Oh, good shot from Gaethje. Let's end the round strong, Justin. Oh, Fiziev with a good rip to the body.
Come on, Justin.
Oh, man.
Come on, Justin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
head kick from Gaethje. Right
Come
hand
on,
from
Justin.
Gaethje. Oh, Gaethje, don't do it.
Hockey fighting, baby. Hockey fight.
Don't
point to the ground. Point to the ground, Justin.
Don't you dare.
Point to the ground, Justin.
Don't you dare. Oh,
good.
good knee from Gaethje. From Fiziev. Oh, he survives. What a fight. They got fight of the night. Locked up without question.
29-27, Justin Gaethje on my scorecard, baby.
It should be that. It's going to be 29-28 because no one's going to give 10-8.
Man, if Pereira wins, I will in fact go over on bets this card, which is impressive.
Let's just get it ready.
I'm friggin' pumped that happened. If I could have had anything happen this card, Gaethje winning is the one I would have picked.
Let's see if we can keep this streak alive.
Taco Bear Gaethje is 100% going in the Hall of Fame when he retires. There's no doubt about it.
Someone asked? That was
someone. No, he just said he just.
Okay.
Hall of Fame. Like he's going in on his own accord. He's going in.
Dude, they should just put him in
fights
with Robbie Lawler in this class right now as an active fighter.
Oh, he has 4 fights that are Hall of Fame fights. Like, it's nuts.
I'm loading this up with cash. I gotta keep building the confidence.
I mean, I don't need to have cash in my gun because it'll never be fired. It's a pacifist weapon. It will never be fired in anger or any other emotion. But way to go.
Let's just make sure. Let's feel good about it. Let's have positive vibes. See if we can keep this streak alive.
Gaethje Hooker
3
this
straight
summer. Let's go,
pay-per-views.
boys. What
a fight.
That was a hell of a fight, man.
That was a hell of a fight. What an effort by Rafael Fiziev on
7
super
days
ass
notice
short
or whatever the hell it
notice.
is.
Come on, baby. Come on, Bruce. Give me what I want to hear. All 3 judges. Give me all 3 judges. Come on. 3 rounds. All 3 judges. Come on. And 28. Yeah!
Way to freaking go, Gaethje.
Unfriggin' believable.
Way to freaking go, Gaethje. Way to friggin' go. That's my boy. And the olds keep doing it.
Yes.
The olds cannot be
Yes.
defeated this year.
2+ money bets. This is terrific. Joe Rogan doing the right thing. Let's get them both talking to each other, putting each other over. Got the monster can up. World class. Gaethje gets to play golf tomorrow with his brother and his dad.
Play golf with us, Justin.
You'll have a great time. And Gaethje is spending this entire time putting Fiziev over, like the class act that he is. Gaethje proud to be an American.
I do wish that was 5 rounds because that
That'd been
fight
fun.
banged. But also asking Fizz to do 5 rounds on 10 days' notice is a bit much.
Great fight. Bam! Bam!
Boom. That was a shin
Right
on
to
the
the face.
forehead.
Right to the face. He's not lying.
Spot
He is
the
the most
lie.
exciting guy.
I'm number 3 in the world, the most exciting guy who's ever stepped in
See,
there.
Justin doesn't
That's all true.
Yeah.
Those are all true statements.
I mean, that's kind of how you.
That really is it too. where
That's
it's just
kind of how
like,
you have to do
you
the
guys
thing.
let Dustin Poirier beat Benoit Saint-Denis and get a title fight. Like, come on, man. I'm pretty cool too, right? You are, Justin Gaethje. You are. I would honestly, I do not believe this happened. I'll give you my no right now. Magic wand, Gaethje Makhachev. That's next. That fight should have happened, and then Gaethje defended the BMF belt because the UFC basically needed to add some juice to 300, so they did the max fight. Gets a big win, does them a favor. That would be my booking. If I could book it, that's what I would do 100%.
Yes.
And look at my boy,
Tommy's laid it.
Carlos Prates just
What a
firing
friggin'
a
hero.
heater up.
Odell Beckham and Patty Pimblett locking horns. Apparently, Odell got a seat back. Edmund
I was saying,
Shabazian gets.
that's all that Eddie Shea back there.
Wow, Eddie.
And now it's booping time.
It's time to boop.
It's time to boop.
Let's go for another sweep.
I mean, that would be sick.
Let's go for another sweep. We'll be 14-0-1 if Alex Pereira wins this fight.
I think if Alex Pereira wins, I have to do like a cold plunge for missing literally every bet on the card.
That's tough.
I think there must
tough.
be consequences for going over.
This is serious.
Let me check. Actually, maybe I made a. Let me look.
Did you make anything?
I might have made a parlay of overs, but I have to see if I actually put that in or not.
Oh my god.
So it's just not been, it's been a bad year in general. Did win last week. So I was like, all right, give momentum. And now we're just woof. Tough runs thus far.
What is this Novocaine movie?
It's a film about a guy who can't feel pain, and he goes on a revenge tour of fighting bad guys.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't particularly look good, but I watch everything, so I'm sure I'll see it. And
I'm sure it'll be
bad.
fun. I'm sure it'll be a fun
as long as
watch.
it's fun. Who cares, As long as it's fun.
Is there anybody like really fun in the film?
That dude whose name I don't know is the main guy, but I can't think of his
Jermaine,
name.
you want Justin versus Islam next? Justin would get submitted easily.
I mean, yeah, he will, but I still want it. Because you can say that about literally any fight, and then they still need to fight them. So, fight. Like, I've just been around the sport too long to be like, I don't need to do that fight. I know what will happen. A lot of things can happen. That's literally why we like the sport, because anything can happen.
It's true. Holly Holm kicked Ronda Rousey in the face.
Yes.
Not a lot of people saw that coming.
No, they sure did not.
Is there a new climb bet, Jed? We didn't, for the newbies, since we lost
Oh no, there's no climb bet this week. We were on the Blades thing. Just decided the MMA gods are telling us something. Push it to next week. We'll see. I haven't looked close enough. See some maybe potential, but we'll see. Might even get a couple next week if I can find some. Been a while since we've climbed now that Curtis failed us.
It's time to boop and chew bubble gum, and Sacred's all out of gum.
It's booping time. It is booping time, man, dude. God willing, it's booping time.
Booping time from Danbury, Connecticut, over to Las Vegas. The Baron of Boop.
It is Poetan's world, frankly.
It really is.
It's Poetan's world.
I'm very interested in this fight.
Frankly, that's just true.
I'm truly interested in this.
I mean, this is the fight I've wanted for a long time, so I'm glad we're getting here. I hope it's good. That's my hope, Mike. It's good. I just like it to be entertaining.
Just such a highlight reel for this dude.
Oh, and I'm not going to go over, which is nice.
Excellent. What did you get?
I did have a over parlays of Amanda Lemos, Josh Van, the overs in those fights, and one of the canceled ones. So so not even like a good price since we lost the not the Curtis Blades fight. The what's the other one? The Castaneda fight. So
you got something. And that's really, truly all that matters.
I mean, for my moral clarity, yes. But
we need more.
I'm also about to get Magomed Ankalaev. He's going to win.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, it wouldn't be the most surprising.
I'm telling you, he's going to left hand and just cold him. And we're all going to be like, what the hell just happened? We're all going to be so confused.
I mean, that's the second best option.
It's
besides
better
Pereira,
than the bad option.
Because I think the bad option is how I feel Ankalaev wins, and it's just in a non-fun fashion, and that's not good for anybody. If we go on a post-fight show 30 minutes, 20 minutes after this fight ends, and we're talking about
to be Johnny Walker on that highlight.
Yeah. Because Ankalaev is more fun than he gets credit for, but boy,
Ankalaev is not a boring fighter. Not been in all great fights, but mostly they're fun.
Outside of Thiago Santos. That fight was fucking terrible.
I blame Thiago Santos because that's Thiago Santos.
That's not what you said, though.
You have to blame him, though, because he's blamable for everything. The end of his career was so bad. I guess, and is he in GFL now? Go back
to timeline. Your exact words were, that fight was terrible, and it's all on Ankalaev. I do not blame Thiago Santos for this. I fully blame Magomed Ankalaev.
I don't remember. I was a different man.
I was a different man back then. But it's so funny, like going through timeline, and that's exactly what you said. You're like, it's not Thiago Santos' fault at all. I blame it fully on Magomed Ankalaev.
Well, I was probably
Which you were completely right
I was
about.
probably right, but I don't know why I was right. I'm going to be honest. I didn't go back and rewatch that fight when I was prepping because that fight was bad.
Because they gave Magomed that fight in order to catapult himself
Oh,
into a
that's
title
right.
fight.
That was supposed to be a showcase fight, and then he turned all over the bed.
It was so bad.
Come
it was
on.
It was the Cyril Gane Jairzinho Rosenstrike fight, like all over again.
Yeah, it's tough.
Oh
man, and
he's such a good booker.
Alex is just really fun to watch too. Like he's just the most fun guy that's not named Justin Gaethje. Because you either get booped or it's an incredible fight.
Here comes the challenger. Will the UFC reward putting on a performance like that on short notice, even if you get a loss? I
assume that's going for Fizz in the last fight.
I mean, he's gonna get a bonus tonight. There's no way that's not gonna be fight of the night.
He's gonna get a bonus unless this is banger. I think he's gonna get something. I think it won't. He won't be forced to fight.
They'll probably
really
give him back. They'll probably give him the Gamrot rematch because that's the fight he wants.
Yeah, honestly,
they'll probably just like force Gamrot to take it.
Like, yeah, do the Gamrot fight, and like you get him a little bit of credit for being there. Particularly if this is a big if, but the way Gaethje was saying, like they offered the fight to a bunch of people and they all turned it down. Fizz, being the guy who steps up if other people really were rejecting it. They'll throw him some sort of a bone, not like a big bone, but
yeah,
they're not going to make him fight Bahamondes or whatever next.
No, he's not fighting Joel Alvarez next.
Can you imagine the Bahamondes? Bahamondes would be 7 inches taller than him.
Jesus Christ.
Because he's 5'8" and Bahamondes is 6'3". That would be, honestly, now I kind of want that fight to happen because that would be deeply fun and deeply funny.
They'll give Fiziev like Matush Rebetsky or Mikdebek Oralby. That'd just be tough scenes.
They won't be doing that to him.
No. Nah, I bet they'll just give him Gamrot and we'll settle that one. Especially with how Gamrot like took that win.
Hey man, a win's a win.
Yeah.
Not his fault. His body held up.
That's
my favorite Curtis Blades quote of all time. When the Tom Aspinall, like, I didn't do anything wrong. His body
standing on a chair. That's funny.
He is, in fact, standing on a chair.
I mean, that's just what he does.
I mean, get a good view.
At least Merab is not trying to fight a fan in the crowd.
Or Sean O'Malley, who I would guess is there, though we haven't seen him.
I would expect Sean O'Malley to be on the screen multiple times if he was there. So maybe he's not there.
He wasn't the PI yesterday, so odd that he'd be in town but not there.
Maybe just didn't want to go to the fights. All right, Ankalaev in the octagon.
All right, let's all root for fun. Let's root for the fight of the year right now. Just
a quick booping would just be real fun.
And quick booping would also be fun because time change is coming, Mike. So if we get out of here fast.
Do you think Ankalaev's stand-up defense and discipline is good enough to stand with Poatan?
I do not think his defense is particularly encouraging. It's not like awful. But
improved over time, but
I think it's mostly that he is just need not be afraid to stand. You can't give up one avenue of the fight. Like you have to be willing to compete even at a loss in a place. And he's been really durable in his career. So like Poatan can obviously knock out. I'm going to go ahead and say any human alive. But like he doesn't need to be like terrified of getting hit by Poatan with every punch.
To be fair to Jed, Ank and Santos was so far back. Pereira was fighting Bruno Silva on the same card. And that was a fun fight.
Saw that. I think somebody dropped that back, was like, on that card, Alex Pereira is fighting Bruno Silva and Khalil Roundtree's above him. And Magomed Ankalaev is main eventing. It was like, time changed.
It's fun because like on the same timeline video, we go to that and we're both like, you know who we're really impressed with? Alex Pereira, with how he fought against Bruno Silva, like going through adversity, going the full 3 rounds. And then the question went to,
come on, do the Poatan.
The question from Magomed Ankalaev was, which is like, dude, you ain't definitely getting a title shot too. Should we throw Alex Pereira in there with Sean Strickland or Derek Brunson like immediately? That is just a mean.
He's doing the Poeton
mofo.
march.
Oh yeah,
and the bow.
He got closer to Ankalaev. Oh my god!
Ankalaev should just like raise a shield. Like, ha!
You don't try to defend that. Jamal Hill tried to defend it. It did not go very well. Jamal tried to cut it off.
I will give Jamal Hill a lot of shit that I think is deserved. Or I will give him credit. He did his job.
He sure did.
He was great enhancement talent.
He was great enhancement talent. The way he handled himself
is the best.
The way
wrestling term of all time. This is the best term. Enhancement talent, such a good term.
Oh yeah, the way because Jobber's just mean, and that's how it is. He was enhancement talent. He sold the fight great. He made it interesting. The way he handled the loss was just putrid. Just terrible handling of the loss.
Wasn't great.
I will say though, Jamal Hill over the last 6 months. Turning it around a little bit. He's learned from his buddy Joaquin Buckley.
I mean, we all
Red Bull at 12:30 is diabolical. Listen, this ain't the end of our night by any stretch of the imagination. This is basically just the beginning.
The reason I waited to crack this is because after this, right here on this very channel, we will have a post show with the two of us doing that whole thing
right here.
Then after that, I have a 45-minute to an hour drive back to my parents' place. At which point I will then have to work because we are working after this. So writing stories and the like. So my evening has at least 3 more hours to it at the bare minimum.
Oh, we're four. That's what I'm almost
saying.
5.
So I'm saying 3.
And technically with daylight saving, it's going to turn into 6.
Yeah. So
it'll be, the sun will be out by the time we
I need
go
some
to sleep
assistance.
tonight.
And that's what this is for.
God, I love Alex Pereira. Just staring daggers. Down, oh my God. There's a smirk on his face. That's a different stare.
That's bad for him.
Oh boy.
Can't be smirking. Look at that boy. Dagestan coming to town. A little wrestling.
Oh. Pereira fucking rules. I can't wait to fire off this money gun, dude. It's going to be terrific.
It'll be great.
I cannot lose this streak to Magomed Ankalaev becoming the light heavyweight champion.
The booping will continue until morale improves.
Yes.
You guys want to crawl up his nose with this?
It's a great camera shot.
Chama or Ankalaev time. I'm going with, I would prefer Chama time. I'm going to stick with the guns I've been sticking with, and all my other guns have been entirely wrong. I'm going Magomed Ankalaev, but the olds keep winning.
One thing I noticed at the final face-off, Pereira just is so much bigger than like everybody he fights.
He's a very large human being.
Like it doesn't even look it because he's only an inch taller, but he looks so much bigger than Magomed Ankalaev.
I'm trying to look up a quote. Senior citizens, the Dumb and Dumber senior citizens quote. Hey guys, this is senior citizens, although slow and dangerous behind the wheel, can still serve a purpose. That's what we're learning tonight. That just popped in my head. It's like
I just got robbed by a sweet little old lady on a motorized cart. I didn't even see it coming.
I genuinely think that's one of the 3 funniest movies that have been made.
I love that. I've seen that movie a billion times.
It's true what they say. Senior citizens, though slow, dangerous behind the wheel.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't. Well, you mind watching all my stuff? Will I go break $1? Oh, of course. Oh my God.
Big gulps, eh?
Well, all right.
All right.
Well, see you later. It's just so good. The blind kid. He's just like, sack of marbles.
I've seen that movie 100 times.
And
the Harry I took care of it is the funniest scene. I took care of it.
You sold my dead bird to a blind kid? Pete didn't even have a head.
Harry, Pete didn't have a head. Harry took care of it.
Oh my God, dude. The best thing. The Farrelly brothers were on fire.
That
Kingpin, dude. Did you ever see Kingpin?
Of course.
Oh my God. That's
mean
just so
face
good.
Peloton right now.
Oh my gosh.
Man. We landed on the moon.
No way.
Oh. Man, I'm pretty
Magomed
pumped
getting
about
booed
this
out of
one.
the building.
Of
All
course,
right.
no one wants him to win.
The UFC doesn't want him to win. The fans don't want him to win.
I don't even want him to win. I bet on him. I've been believing in him for 10 years at this shit. I'm like, that'd be cooler if Pereira won. Man, the chat, as expected, firmly Team Peloton. Chat not interested whatsoever in an Ankalaev win.
Is there any way people will be interested in this?
If he kills him.
Yeah, I think that's really the only way.
If there's even an ounce of lay and pray, this building's
Like in a
going its ass off.
obliteration. Yeah. Mark Goddard will be a hero for every stand-up if it gets to that point.
That would be deeply funny if Mark Goddard just...
This fight is
stood him up
upset
instantly.
vibes. The Peloton bubble bursts tonight. Ankalaev has been the rightful champ and beat Jan. I would love to hear Dana promote his champ if it's Ankalaev. Look, man, no
Dana
one's
would
denying
be so sad.
no
He would
one is
just have all
denying
champions he doesn't want.
no one's denying that Magomed Ankalaev is good. Like, he's very good. He's probably the best fighter in this division.
Good point. No gold gloves. I guess the gold gloves are part of the new gloves, though. And we're back to the old gloves.
We're back to the old gloves.
So
I still want to know why Justin Gaethje's gloves were black and no UFC.
I'm gonna guess
logo.
that they ran out of prepared ones. You know,
Yeah, maybe.
And I had to just...
God, Pereira is so big, man.
All right, boys. God bless.
All right. Commentators are
Oh, I
fired
do have
up.
a bet on fight ends by KO. So if Pereira KOs him, just ends either way.
You get
I
to
still
fire the
won't-
gun.
I
Okay.
still won't lose. Woo!
You get to fire the gun.
I will
Okay.
lose money, but I won't lose.
All right. You will get to fire the gun if Pereira boops him. So that's good.
Man, thanks, FanDuel. Appreciate that one.
I forgot to. Damn it. I forgot. 56, 55, 54, 53, 52. I forgot to put in 49, 48, 47. I forgot to put in the fight ends last minute of a round. I'm
that's
so
a bummer.
friggin'
Well,
pissed.
let's hope it doesn't happen then.
right,
Ankalaev immediately doing the thing we talked about earlier, where
Leg
the guy
kick
who
from
needs to
Pereira.
grapple just backs up.
Pereira already landed a hard leg kick. Ankalaev did not check that one.
Or that one.
That was another hard one.
Loopy right hook from Ank, getting nowhere. The Pereira shorts are lovely.
Pereira's got him biting right now.
Got a good bite on that. Just feeling each other out for this first minute, really.
Yep.
Just getting a sense of things.
Another hard leg kick.
That was another hard leg kick. It's been about a minute, and Ankalaev is
4
yet
leg
to
kicks
even
already.
pretend to shoot, which is bad.
Yep.
It's
4
not
hard
good
leg
tactical
kicks.
choices.
We already get some redness
I'd
on
say
the calf
even
already.
a little bit of redness on that right calf. And also, Ankalaev has done nothing.
No.
No activity from Ankalaev thus far.
Another hard leg kick. He's trying to counter on the leg
that
kick.
time
You
he
could see.
tried and was deeply behind the timing of
Yep.
that. Oh, leg kick of his
Pereira
own.
checked that one, it looked like, though. Like, at least half checked it. All right, Ankalaev avoided that one, so that's good.
Still not even the pretend of
Ankalaev just kind of
takedown.
threw a leg kick out there.
Just touched him. Just wanted to see where he is.
Mark Goddard
Really
just
not a ton.
standing there.
2 minutes in and not a ton happened.
Another hard leg kick.
Ooh,
But
decent-
nice answer
decent
from
kick from-
Ankalaev. That was good.
Ooh,
I guess
let's say
lots of stance switching
switch
from
stance
Pereira.
Ankalaev's
Ankalaev's
now
starting to
getting-
move forward a
let's
little
say
bit.
He's getting Pereira now backed up. I think that's obviously like theoretically the wrestling time. Good leg kick from the champion.
Yep. Pereira tried a right hand to the body. Comes up a little short. About halfway through round one. Ooh,
Let's say-
Pereira.
Ooh,
Hank throws a
tried to
high
go
kick.
head kick.
Pereira's saw it coming.
Ankalaev's footwork is better than I've seen a lot of his fights. He tends to get inside foot position in these open stance battles, which I don't think you want, but he's doing a better job of keeping relatively parallel to getting outside position at some points. We'll kick to the back to the hammy.
Yep.
I mean, 3 minutes and truly just some kicks both ways are happening.
That's really all this is.
Just neither man committing to any serious offense. And Ankalaev lulling him to a false sense of security with the
head kick from
wrestling.
Pereira. Ankalaev did get an arm up, so he blocked.
Oh, the wheels. People are wheeling and dealing today.
Another leg kick from Pereira.
Falling short on that left hand because he's inside again.
His right leg looks like a candy cane right now.
Oh, good little jab to the body from Ank. Ooh, tried the over left. Short.
Shama chants, very loud and proud here in Las Vegas.
I mean, Pereira has to be thrilled with how this round is going. Ankalaev is not presenting any real offense or trying to grapple him. So,
leg kick from Ankalaev.
Decent inside low kick from.
Another sneaky ass calf kick from Pereira.
He's really good at timing that when.
Another one. That was right on the knee. Kick to the body. Leg kick.
So it does appear that Ankalaev's plan is to try and box Pereira. It's not a great plan, Mike.
I'm just gonna let him wear me down with leg kicks.
That's
the plan. We get him tired with him kicking me in the legs.
It's a bad plan until it's a great plan, I suppose.
This is true.
14 leg strikes landed for Pereira.
Yep.
Make that 15.
Oh,
finally an attempt, and immediately gets the hips to a double, but can't connect.
Pereira defends.
That is really good work from Pereira because I thought that was going on a ride.
Deep.
I mean, he got the hips elevated, and Pereira still just said no. I don't really think that you should shoot for a takedown 7 seconds left in the round, personally. I think you should give yourself some opportunity to do something, but...
All right, round one in the books. About as clear of a 10-9 Pereira as you're going to get.
Pretty clearly an Alex Pereira round.
But just not much happening there. Very interesting choice of...
maybe
this is a Piotr Janish type of round where he's just trying to gather some info.
We're getting intel. We're making reads.
We want to make sure Jed can fire off two guns here.
We're lulling him in. And
the false sense of security.
Then when he thinks that I won't wrestle, boom,
bam,
hit him with the double.
Just breathe. Just breathe.
I mean, that couldn't have been the plan for Ankalaev because he didn't do anything good. Like he didn't get knocked out, so I guess that's good. But he didn't. There was no he threw a bunch of kicks and worked the body to play a long game. It's like he threw 20 total strikes, landed some of them, failed in his one takedown attempt, which came with 15 seconds left. None of that is what you build on. So see if he brings a little more to the table here.
All right.
It was a great round for Pereira.
56.
Ankalaev right across to start this round.
55, 54. Here we go.
Right across, cutting the cage a little more. Body jab,
more aggressive. This is interesting. Another leg kick from Pereira.
Ankalaev getting in his face now, really trying to close this space. I think this is a better strategy.
I think he's going to be shooting
until he gets booped
within the next 20 seconds.
Got to punch his way into the shot. A little switch stances for Ankalaev already because his front leg has been hit 18 times.
Good knee from Pereira.
Nice little knee, putting that in there. Make sure Ankalaev understands. Ankalaev losing the footwork battle here.
Yep. Oh, Pereira's just inching.
Ankalaev really wants to throw his counter.
Yep. Oh, that was a nice little
front kick.
That was nice.
From the challenger. Or goes back to the well after success.
Oh, Pereira just missed. That thing snuck through a little bit. Oh, good body kick from Ankalaev.
All right, you want to kick me? I will kick you back, sir.
think that was like one of the first punch attempts from Alex Pereira in this entire fight.
It doesn't need to.
It was just
Well,
a jab.
Just keep kicking him in the
little
legs.
jab. Good
Why
leg
would I
kick from
punch him?
Ankalaev.
Why would I punch him? I'll just keep kicking him. Eventually, he'll present his face for me to punch.
Oh, I thought he was going to try a little back fist.
Just giving him something to think about. Don't close this space, Alex. I'll put weapons in you.
Pereira comes up short on a jab.
Pereira trying to parry down and then get that jab just right over the alley.
There's
Like
a
that.
jab. Another one gets out of the way of any big return from Ankalaev. Ankalaev comes up short at the right, but he's getting a little more aggressive. I like it. Let's see if Pereira can sneak in another one of those calf kicks. I'm not seeing a bunch. Oh, I thought he was going to throw it right there. There's one.
Goes right to
there
it
is right there.
One might have been checked.
Another one. That one wasn't.
Not. Ankalaev looks a little slow in his reactions.
Pereira, nice left hand to the chest.
Ankalaev's trying to back Pereira up, but every time he does get back, Pereira just punches his way off the fence.
Yep.
And Ankalaev doesn't have a response to that yet or ever.
Oh,
goes high again. Oh, nice. Oh, good left hand from Ankalaev. Gets Pereira backing up. Oh, Ankalaev's just gonna go out on his shield, I guess. I don't know if Pereira's like hurt, but he's backing up a lot there.'s giving ground.
I don't think he was ready for that.
That came out of nowhere. Ankalaev just salted him with a good left hand. And now Ankalaev, a little hunty, just coming forward.
He's close.
Might get him dead.
Oh,
good counter right hook. That's Ankalaev.
Oh, he's close.
Uppercut.
Oh, Pereira.
All right, now we're
getting
getting themselves a little fight here.
All right.
Ooh, another left hand. Ankh shooting that sort of stepping left through. All right. No,
I thought Pereira was cruising to a 2018, but Ankalaev's like, no.
We're gonna get in here, mix it up.
You're right. He lulled him.
Make a fist fight.
He lulled him.
All of a sudden, a fist fight happened in here. We were having a little kicking competition. Now it's a fist fight. But Ankalaev is not committed anymore to the best offense he had of the night.
Yep.
Now
Wonder if he was just like thrown off that he didn't knock him out, because you would have knocked out pretty much anybody else in the division with that shot.
Or if he just doesn't want to get too aggressive because of the catastrophic consequences. I mean, almost got the left hand home again that time.
Yeah. Good calf kick from Pereira.
I mean, Pereira just keeps chopping that leg down.
Oh, another one, but Ankalaev landed a nice left. Yep.
That's the thing. That counter left is
good
right. Ooh, good
right hand.
Ankalaev just getting in his face now.
He is throwing. I give him that. He's not landing a bunch.
Not afraid.
Pereira landed a nice right hand in that exchange. He's clean, and Ankalaev ate it like a champ.
So he's got a good chin, man. Like, Proton can obviously hurt and kill anybody, but
10 seconds. Let's see. I mean, a big shot here in this next fight. Oh, Pereira's okay.
He put a shot into Pereira, though. 10-9 Ankalaev.
Yep, he stole it.
Starting to just come in with that longer left. And, I mean, he buckled the knees for a minute there.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Okay. All right.
Ankh, let's go, baby. If we're going to make it fun, that'll be fun. Just like this stepping left. That's it. Just this stepping left, just committing.
That was un-Pereira-like.
Because Pereira does leave his hands sort of out in no man's land occasionally, and that's it. Just, I mean, got jawed.
Yeah, kind of.
Got some respect.
That was a big moment for Ankalaev.
Big moment, huh? Got a little respect. Get in there, get fist fighting. I mean, Ankalaev needs to get in his face. And sure, you might die as a result of that, as a hard thing to do, but you're having no success playing this sort of pity pack game on the outside. Get in there, give him the left.
Round 3,
Ooh,
even fight.
Fight broke out, Mike. We got some action happening.
We're off. Round 3.
Ankalaev with the fast hands early, moving them a lot. Good front kick.
Pereira's just trying to stand his ground right now.
He is very much.
He's like, I can't go backwards. Yeah, he's trying not to go backwards.
And that he's succeeding in that.
Thus far. I believe his corner is telling him, like, you got to go after him a little bit more. Oh, now he's got him back it up a little bit.
I wouldn't go saved by the bell.
That's a little aggressive, Tracy.
It's a bit much.
Just dominated that second round.
You did win it. Again, we're
dominated?
being a little excited. Again, we
got to remember who manages both these guys.
Good jab from Ankalaev coming in. Here's the thing, too. If he can just keep doing this in the fourth round, maybe he just decides it's time to wrestle. Let's put some salt away some rounds. So at any point, he's shot one time at the very end of the first round.
Yep.
Ankalaev, the betting favorite. This should just be dead even right now because it's a dead even fist fight. They're just kicking each other.
Yep,
both just kicking each other. One.
But Pereira's going backwards. It's not great.
Ank's starting to really have success with that front kick to the body. Just moving Pereira back with it.
Because he feels like Pereira's not trying to like challenge him with anything with his fists.
Pereira's really not punching a lot.
Yeah, this is interesting.
At some point he will, and that will be bad.
Another calf kick.
Oh, he tried to shoot the left that time. Yep. Pereira slipped out.
He landed a little jab.
Might be falling a little too in love with shooting the left.
Good leg
kick.
Now
he's
oh boy.
Really
he just ate a big elbow.
Really good shift and pivot off from Pereira
saw that
to
coming.
Avoid that even remotely happening for him.
Another leg kick from Pereira.
Kick him.
Landing a lot of them.
Ankalaev kicks him back. Kicks him again. Honestly, true to his word, Ankalaev standing up with him, said he was going to. Don't think it's a good plan, but having plenty of success doing it.
Over 2.5 rounds is plus money, and under 2.5 rounds is plus money.
That can't be true. That seems odd.
That was a
mistake must have been made.
Yeah.
Ooh,
good jab
nice
from Ankalaev.
Jab from the challenger.
They're in close, and Pereira's
and they're staying in boxing range, and Pereira's not shooting his right.
There's another good leg kick.
Now he keeps kicking him.
Anka's
just sort of walking right through him now, and just be like, "Fuck it." Ooh, good knee to the body from Ankalaev.
Yeah, both guys landed in that exchange.
Oh, really good pivot off the fence
job.
from Pereira.
Oh,
shoots the right hand. Oh, nice little trip attempt.
Pereira got him a little bit. That right hand on the break was nice.
Good jab from Ank. He's closing the distance.
Oh, Pereira!
Honestly, that was really good defense from Ankalaev on those. Ankalaev is getting Pereira back more now, and when he does, Pereira now starts just fighting. When he gets his back against the wall, Pereira's starting to shoot.
Most leg kicks landed in a fight for Alex Pereira.
Remember when we were told that he checked leg kicks better? Sure. Okay.
He definitely checks them better.
He's improved, but
then the
still a real
fight.
Player here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pereira's starting to punch more, so this could get interesting.
Not finding a home yet, but at some point, the nuclear weapon will go off. Magomedov is really getting him back against the fence now.
Good right hand.
Good jab there. Pereira just trying to fight his way off the fence. Magomedov not giving him an inch now. Just saying, no, keep your back here, sir. It's hard to fight off the back foot like this, man. I honestly I think Pereira's winning this round.
I think so too, but it's not by a lot.
A massive amount of confidence in it.
Oh, I like the little flip head kick right there. Leg kick comes up a little short. It's Ankalaev could still steal it if he lands a big shot in the next 5 seconds.
One big punch could take the round right now. And
head
it's
kick
not going to happen.
Yeah, 10-9 Pereira.
2-1 Pereira thus far.
Yeah, this is it's an interesting fight. I love the translation.
Where's the chair right
of
now?
the yelling.
I don't think you want the chair. Just keep standing.
Little
Put a
gamesmanship.
little ice on that leg.
Yep.
They want him countering. They want him backing Pereira up and then countering when Pereira throws against the cage.
Which is pretty good strategy.
I mean, he just start fist fighting him, man. That's where you need to be.
2-1 Ank. Joseph Bose's.
I've seen a couple of them,
yeah,
but I don't.
Bose's
agree with
scorecards
those
have not been
scorecards.
terrific. But it's close. I don't hate it.
That round is close. But
I think Pereira did more.
Ankalaev was just the one advancing. I do think Pereira landed more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think he chipped the legs a little too much and there. But I mean, this is if Ankalaev gets a takedown now, we're great. And that's the thing.
He's trying for it.
I think there's a world Jan Blachowicz is this, and we're in the championship rounds, and now it's time to start doing this. I won one of the first 3 rounds and try and close it down. But I mean, Pereira working a strong overhook game against the fence. Oh, you had a window there for a trip. Oh, good balance, Alex.
I see people saying that Pereira got hurt with the right hand
In that round? In the third?
like hurt.
I didn't see it, but
No,
I mean,
I don't
could
think
have
he got
happened.
hurt. I think he just got hit and he stumbled, slipped a little bit.
We're clinch fighting now.
Yeah, like he got hurt in the second round. Like he
got
hurt in
for
the
real
second
in the second
round.
round. Oh, Ankalaev now changing. Oh no, back up to the top. Pereira doing a really good job of defensive wrestling against the fence. Not getting off as easily as he did last round when he was really just turning and spinning out brilliantly. I would guess that some of that's fatigue and some of that is just Ankalaev being a little more committed to trying to keep this position.
Nazim Sadikov has this fight scored 30-27 for Magomed Ankalaev.
That seems suspicious.
Seems like the weirdest scorecard I've ever seen. Crowd booing.
I mean, they're definitely going to boo. This is now finally. Oh, good left hand on the break though from Ankalaev, and then right back into the hips. Just start suffocating him is going to be the game plan. Working some shots in here. I mean,
this is a smart strategy, man. You're not going to win a lot of fans, but this is smart if you want to win the fight and win the belt.
Pereira peeled out. Ant gave him a left hand immediately and then dove right back on him. Just make him work. 3-0 is insane, Lucas. It is insane.
Yeah, that's a terrible card. Like Nazim Sadikov, you're a fun fighter, but you should probably not score fights.
Until we see that all 3 judges agree with
Jesus Christ. Goddard is telling him to get to work.
Tries to change his level. Pereira's doing a really good job of just hand fighting, not letting Magomed get his mitts connected.
Yep. I think Goddard might separate him in a moment.
I would be comfortable with the separation at this point. You've given him plenty of time to work.
Crowd is not happy.
He's doing some work here, certainly.
Yeah,
but
there's punches being landed. That was a good knee from Pereira. Yeah,
good knee from Alex against the fence. But I mean, this is a grueling way to engage in a fight.
Yeah,
just tucked in here. Breaks it up.
There's a break.
I'm comfortable with that, Goddard. I think that's
fine. You think Ankalaev just goes right back to it?
I think he's just going to keep pressuring, looking for a punch, and then getting in. Good, and honestly, lands a good left hand there. Not like amazingly powerful, but gets him.
Good jab by Pereira. Good leg kick by the champ. Trying to flick a question mark kick up there. Pereira is slowed down for sure.
Yes. I mean, it's really tough to just fight moving backwards, and he's mostly moved backwards this whole fight. Oh, really tried to swing that loopy right hand from Ank. Nice body kick. I mean, I do think Pereira is slowing down a touch more than Ank is showing. Oh, good. I mean, doing a really good job of getting his hip back, getting that overhook.
Yeah.
We
got the boo birds flying.
I mean, Dana's going to hate it if the next 6 minutes are this. And
this is what it's going to be.
48-47.
This is what's going to be.
I mean, Pereira's shown a really, and he always has, or not always, but he's shown mostly good takedown defense. Ooh, avoided the trip there from Ankh.
Yep.
Ankh trying to work to a single. That's
Oh,
not your
boy.
game. Just, I mean, Ankalaev is just keeping good head position here, keeping him tucked in, chipping small shots, nothing major. Decent knee. Need more of those if you're Alex, or you need to find a way to clear and get out. Ankalaev's just head is living in Alex's jawline.
Yep.
Good knees from both sides.
Both sides, yep. Good little
Nice
uppercut
little
from
uppercut.
Ank.
Alex has a chance to do something real nice on this break.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, Ankalaev re-pummeled, got the arm, took it away from him.
Yeah.
This is a tough fight. This round is, and Alex doesn't look like he's having a fun time now.
No.
Because he's not, because this is miserable.
Good knee.
Good little left hook. Good knees.
Good knees.
Good inside.
Oh!
Nice little trip there at the bell from
Wow.
Alex. But
All
I got
right.
a 2-2 heading into the championship round.
Yeah, 2-2 for me.
I mean, this Body Satva, this is certainly not the most exciting fight, but tactical, I'm having a good time, right? It's not at all the co-main event, but it's tense. 5 minutes left. All
It's just a very interesting approach from Alex Pereira. It just is. I would love his post-fight stuff is going to be very interesting.
I mean, honestly, and I'm going to say this because I was saying it beforehand. I could totally be wrong and just talking to my ass. Feels like he's fighting like a dude this is his fourth fight in 11 months. You know, like a little bit of burnout, not pulling the trigger as quickly. It's just not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, could be.
But he's got 5 minutes, and I think most people should have this tied up. So very possible that he still retains his belt. If he's been saving his energy for this final 5.
Now's the time to do it.
Guys, I am having a good time. I'm not having the best time. I'm not trying to tell you this rocks, but I'll probably watch this fight one more time. I'm not going to go rewatch it a bunch, but it's interesting. Like, interesting things are occurring, even if they're not the most exciting. Ooh, good leg kick. Alex needs to get back to that. Really fell off with that last. Ankalaev, a big betting favorite.
Because they saw that 4th round and they're like, "There's no way."
Yes, but
yeah, just
good right hand from Ankh. Pereira, the one closing the space down now, really wants to be the advancing party. Think that's a very good idea.
This is it. Title's on the freaking line here. Next 4 minutes.
You got 4 minutes to do something. Ayman Zahabi also has it 3-1 on Ankalaev, which I just don't agree with.
We have Terrence McKitty putting up a Justin Gaethje. We got a Justin Gaethje tweet in the main event.
Justin Gaethje got that dog in him. Oh, Pereira's really got Ankalaev closed up.
Oh, good left hand from Pereira.
This is where he kills you, so Ankh needs to do something better than just fall into the trap. But one takedown could be ball game for Ankalaev. You think he might be a little more
one battle against the fence and it's ball game.
That certainly could help, but if he gets on top, I think the fight's just over. So if I were him, I would maybe at least attempt that. Not look to do that.
His corner might also be telling him that he's up 3-1 and just don't do it, take any risks.
That'd be the worst cornering of all time.
Yep.
Because 3 minutes, neither dude has done anything. I'm
stunned by what we're seeing from Alex Pereira right now.
I mean, I genuinely think it's just he's been fighting a lot, and so this is sort of one of those things. But Ankalaev needs to put a stamp on it. By no means is this fight is up for grabs with 3 minit's to play. In my opinion.
Big punch wins this round.
I mean, just
some
consistent offense.
He's not punching.
Just occasionally kicking the feet and waiting. Oh, good head kick.
Oh, interesting. He's got Ankalaev back it up here.
Might have caught him with that.
I don't think he didn't hurt him, but Ankalaev didn't like it.
Ankalaev,
he's got him backing
up. Why
up.
aren't you shooting? Oh, good left hand from Ank down the middle. Why aren't you shooting? It's 2 minutes. Like, shoot.
Yeah, I'm
like,
stunned he didn't shoot after that.
How is your corner not losing its mind telling you to shoot?
And why Pereira didn't like keep moving
Yeah,
forward
he
and
really
throwing?
should have tried to put something on. He had a little bit of momentum there.
Yeah.
Now Ank's trying to advance. I mean, Ankalaev he won the last round by just clinch battling. He hasn't remotely gone back to it here. Ooh, 2 minutes and still all the playful, boys. This is getting tense down the way.
Yep. And he's going up against the fence.
I mean, Ankalaev has got to do something to establish himself, or this might slip away from him. Was Pereira?
Oh, good jab by Pereira. Leg kick from Pereira. Pereira's
where is the urgency from either man?
I know. What is going on here?
Neither man showing any.
Oh, good jab by Pereira.
As Ankalaev shifted right into it.
Head kick by Pereira.
Oh, good left hand.
Now
and
he's
Ankalaev. Now he's there. Oh,
Pereira hangs on. He just missed.
What an effort, Pereira. What an effort to keep your feet there.
Hank's gonna have to do more than this to
this
win, though.
Was too little, too late in this thing. Like, you needed to do this earlier. Now
now he goes back.
Now he's hit to the rear waist lock.
He's still got to do something.
Pereira
with
is
it.
immediately breaking those hands and has done so. Now he's going to regrip. Again, Pereira,
final minute.
Again, Pereira breaks. Ankalaev reshoots. Ankalaev trying to get this takedown.
This is gonna be
just
huge.
Can't get him down. And you got those feet tied. Get that Dagestani there. This should be a takedown. Pereira just won't go down, man.
No.
The champ.
But this ain't gonna score Ankalaev any points.
It's not. I mean, there's a window there, but now you need to bail. You got 30 seconds to make a statement. This ain't the statement.
Nope. I think Pereira's winning this round.
I agree. If Ankh doesn't do anything else, Pereira's going to win this round. And we're going to get the worst outcome. Close decision that we go to.
Yep. Throw an elbow for do something.
This is the worst possible
I'm giving
outcome.
it to Pereira, but like it's just what a tough end of the card, man.
3-2 Alex for me. It's my official scorecard.
Same.
Probably going to Splitty.
Yeah.
Based on other people thinking it's 3-1. To me, it's pretty clearly 3-2 Alex. Ankalaev just did nothing in the 5th round.
Yeah.
Which is, he had the momentum going into that round. If he had just done that, what he did at the end the whole time, I think we're hearing and new. But
yeah.
Oh man, I got to tell you, if
Ankalaev either way, I do not want to see a rematch.
If Ankalaev loses this one, he's going to think about it for the rest of his life. He had 5 minutes where you just needed to try and do something, and he did nothing.
Let's see.
I'm seeing a lot of our team is calling it Ankalaev.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't think whatever the scores are robbery, but wow.
No.
I'm really surprised that this was one of the least fun fights. Live odds favor Ankalaev very slightly.
Yeah.
I
think Pereira wins, man, but I mean, sheesh.
Pereira wins. The tough thing is I do think Ankalaev landed the best strikes of the evening.
Of
with
the
that
fight.
Second round where he really actually hurt him, but you gotta try. Like all the play for in the final round, and you just frankly, neither dude tried.
Let's look at Dana's face.
See if he's happy or not.
He had like a smirk on his face, but that could mean a lot of things coming from a Boston guy.
Oh, we're getting some time. Splitty coming.
Yeah, we're definitely getting to Splitty.
Man.
This would be a tough ass
for both dudes. Like whoever wins that 5th round and wins this fight, they shouldn't feel good about themselves. Both guys left a lot out there to be done in the 5th round. Joe Rogan looking confused.
Oh shit!
Dana's face doesn't look particularly happy.
Oh no!
I mean, I don't want to read too much into it, but Dana's face don't look too happy, boys.
He is fucking
and
livid.
He's standing behind Ankalaev.
He is mad.
He doesn't look happy.
No.
We could be wrong.
Maybe he's poker face.
Alex doesn't look happy.
Oh, it's Ankalaev.
49-40. So UD.
Yep, it's Ankalaev.
And new. I don't go over, so I guess
Shoot the gun, man.
I'm not excited about it. This is like the saddest gun this ever happened. I do like that I was right 7 years ago when I said this guy is going to be the champion, but
Yeah.
just a I don't hate the decision, frankly. I think it's fine.
It's fine, but it's
I don't think either way is a robbery. 49, 47, 46, I don't like. But
I was like, where's Ali? He's going to get in the camera shot. There he is. That's what he does.
John Jones is a sad man right now.
I mean, yeah, I mean, even Pereira winning, it's just like the same kind of reaction. It's just like that was a fight that took place.
Jose in the slacks. Dana looks sad looking at the scorecards.
He sure did.
That's when we knew what was happening.
Yeah, I mean that's everything you needed to know.
Dana is clearly not that pumped.
The press conference is not going to be good.
Remember when we were asked the question?
So Casey nails it. Casey nailed the prediction.
Oh.
He said it was going to be a terrible fight. It was, I wouldn't say it was a terrible fight, but it was not a good fight. Do you want to see a rematch of this fight?
I'm fine with it. Again, like this wasn't a fun fight. I think they're the two best light heavyweights in the world. You know that I never want an immediate rematch for anybody ever, but there are worse things you can do.
Yeah, if Pereira wants it, you have to give it to him.
I would also be equally comfortable with Alex. Like, hey man, I'm just gonna go up to heavyweight.
Yeah,
I've done this. Congrats to him. We can go up to heavyweight.
Ank did land the best punches of this fight.
That's the thing. Like, and that Ankalaev did do that, and he won a fight while almost exclusively standing with Alex, which we all said was crazy, but I guess he did pull that off. But yeah. Well, new champ.
Congratulations to Magomed Ankalaev.
I think they're going to end up.
Yeah.
So I think Alex didn't give his best performance.
No.
And so I think he was like, I'm going to take a little time. We can run it back later.
Let's see what Pereira has to say.
Spirit of Justice, that's correct. Not a robbery. Maybe not a great decision. I don't agree with it. Not a robbery.
49-46 seems pretty wild.
Yeah.
Sal D'Amato gave Magomed Ankalaev the last 4 rounds.
Okay.
Everybody gave Alex Pereira round 1.
I feel like you have to give him round 1.
Mike Bell and Derek, every judge gave Ankalaev 2, 3, and 4. Bell and Cleary gave Pereira round 5.
Professor Finkel, yes, was a fine fight. I mean, a lot of people in here being like, Ock didn't do anything. I'm not here to argue that he did a lot. Alex didn't do much either, right?
Yeah.
Like they both were just
Alex let that
not
happen,
doing
man.
great, man. That last round being the way it wasn't great. The boop
did not happen,
which I'm sad about.
First loss of the year.
That's a tough way to go too.
Yeah, it's just the worst way to go.
And I mean, again, Alex just didn't really look like himself.
Yeah, he
at
didn't
all.
have his fastball.
And that's why fighting's hard.
Yep,
guys.
hard.
That's why I say it. It's really hard to have your fastball a bunch in a row.
This is actually
Man.
All right, good question.
Like, I don't
from
know
Joe.
if you could guess this. The comments. They're
happy.
not pleased.
I have a feeling that's going to be a trend for the rest of
Magomed and Ankalaev a lot. Merab, Bilal, and Ankalaev are all champs right now. Dana's just...
Pereira just keeping it.
Meta, you could be right. It could be that he's neutralized. I am less believing that that's the case, but we'll never really know. But there's the new champ walking it off. El Campeón del Mundo.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the comment sections for the next few days are going to look very similar to this. And I have a feeling that Dana White is not going to have kind things to say about the fight and about Ankalaev's win. I mean, his face told the story. You knew immediately. Dana doesn't have a poker face in that situation. As soon as he talked to Bruce Buffer, as soon as he talked to Bruce Buffer, he was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
You just saw his heart break. It's like that episode of The Simpsons when Lisa like yelled at Ralph Wiggum and Bart's like, if you go in slow-mo, you can actually see the exact moment where his heart breaks, and boom, there it was. So there we go. Magomed Ankalaev.
You shouldn't show this upcoming schedule.
Yeah, I mean, look, we just got to get through next week, and then like London's always kind of fun.
London's good. Mexico City is okay. It'll be fun, but
Emmett Murphy is a great fight and a decent card, but then we get to 314, and that is gonna fucking rule. That card is
314. I mean, knock on wood, we'd like that to stay up.
Yeah.
Congrats to the new champ, Magomed Ankalaev.
Good job.
I said it many years ago, and I was finally correct. And I got a bet tonight, which was terrific.
I'm proud of you.
Didn't get the KO bet, so there's that. But
14 fights, unbeaten. Comes to an end.
That's a hell of a run. I can't believe it was a UD. I really thought we'd get a splitty there. So.
Yeah, I thought we'd get a splitty too.
Interesting, but hey, man.
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, and there was some fasting for Ramadan as well. Not a full fast, as Magomed has talked about.
It's true.
But that's okay. At the end of the day, Magomed Ankalaev fought smart and won the fight. I mean,
did it? Yeah.
Yeah, he fought smart.
It is what it is, guys. Alex is still fun, and he'll be back.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
I understand the comments' frustration.
Dana been crapping on Ankalaev, so I'm happy he gets to eat crow tonight. Well, boy, I have a feeling that the crapping on Ankalaev party is not over.
I don't know if you've ever heard about who Dana White is. He doesn't really eat crow ever.
No.
So
he'll say, "I never said that." It's the fucking media they twisted it around. It doesn't matter. But yeah, new champion. First new champion of the year. So shout out.
That is the first new champion of the year.
First new champ of the year.
Magomed Ankalaev does it. And in a truly shocking fashion, nobody had Ankalaev in our fantasy league.
Damon didn't?
No. Guy had Alex. Damon had Curtis Blades.
Oh, I thought Damon had Ankalaev.
Nope. He had Jamal Hill.
Huh.
This is light heavyweight. So
okay.
Way to go, us being big dumb gooners.
Well, I mean that's what we do. That's what we do. All right, we are gonna get on out of here,
and then we'll be back.
We're gonna have multiple streams going at the same time. We're gonna have our post-fight show. We're gonna take a little breather, digest what just transpired,
pick up the money,
pick up all the money here, put it back in the cash guns. We'll come back, react for 30-40 minutes or so, if that. We'll also have the post-fight press conference going on at the same time. So you will, in fact, get to hear what Dana White has to say about what transpired. So thank you all very much. Shout out to Casey on the ones and twos. He's the real MVP of these watch parties. He's the one that makes things happen. And you guys as well. You guys and gals who tune in and just watch us watching fights. You guys fucking rule. And we appreciate you very much. Go grab a beverage, go to the restroom, grab something to eat, do what you got to do.
Red Bull.
Yeah, get some because the night's just beginning and the watch party is over. Thank you very much. We love you all. Good night.
You're the best. Love you.